are back. Welcome back to Bearded Ramblings, the only show that has three heads in TVs. Maybe four sometimes.
True. It's a
Never.
fact. Either number, nobody's ever done that before.
No one ever will. Especially ones that
No.
literally said to me that they took their idea from looking at mine. Which is nice considering where I got my ideas from.
It's the circle of life.
One car when a titan dies, the parasites come out to feast on the carcass. We
Exactly.
are joined by a returned and hopefully refreshed Krendar.
Hero.
And
I am returned and or refreshed.
awesome. The Red Eye. How you doing, mate?
I'm awake. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning. It's way too early. But hey, morning shows are a thing, so let's
That
do
is-
this.
That is too early to exist unless you stayed up so late that it becomes 7 a.m. at night.
Right.
Well, yeah. Day and night are just meaningless to me. Meaningless concepts now. It's just like I'm either awake or unconscious.
Someone dims the light outside the window, someone makes it brighter, whatever. It's their power bill, not
Yeah.
mine.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's either the season of winter or the season of construction.
Alright, let's just do the shill and then the sky's the limit. Please like, share, subscribe. Link in the doobly-doo for all the good stuff. Red Eye, you should find your stuff down there. Grandar should find his stuff down there. And my stuff should down there too, along with our stream goal. Anything given, greatly appreciated. As you may see throughout the day, I am due to pay the YouTube premium. I'm doing that on Wednesday. Anything given, we would appreciate. Never required though, other than you keep drinking your aqua because it is summer on this part of the globe and you might need to remind yourself to drink water. So that's what I've been doing today. I'm gonna pee
Also except for you specifically sitting right there, you have to donate.
Oh,
Nobody else does.
Thank you.
Hey, see? It worked.
Now drink water, the porch man, and welcome to the show.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Shampoo.
See, the Porchman understood that he was the one I was pointing to.
Damn right.
Hello, welcome, Porchman. Welcome to our TV porch.
Now,
Yes, the porch man's from over yonder neck of the woods. Thanks for stopping by, porch man. Appreciate it, mate.
Yeah.
All right. Let's. You know what? I don't know where else to put this. Let's just start and get it out of the way like a bad wound.
No,
Yeah.
don't do it. No,
Yeah,
it's,
right
no.
away. Right away. Let's ruin it for everyone. My help if I actually. I was gonna say my help if I show the stream. Would it?
Probably not.
I don't think it would help me at all.
Well, I mean, like, here's the thing. Here's the thing about our. I was gonna say our beloved boy. No, that's Cobes on his best days. This is Cyrax. This is not Cobes on his best days. I actually really like the Slacker Blue anime sort of thing. This is old school VHS, and I'm here for it.
Would you say that maybe?
You went on a live stream.
Oh,
Would you say that perhaps Cyrax on his best day might reach the levels of Cobes on his worst day?
ooh,
Not even close.
no, yeah.
Cobes is like is stratospherically above this motherfucker.
Mm.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Stratospherically, like Cobes is orbiting around.
They
this
both
fucking
know
dude.
it. Actually, no, I don't think Cyrax knows it, but Cobes knows it.
Okay,
No,
Cobes
Cyrax is no.
like Jupiter, and Cyrax is one of his many smaller, lesser known moons circling him. You know, so
Yeah, so
you know, we won't even like land mining stations on it in a few centuries.
and here's the thing: we know for a fact that Cobes has gotten a chick. She's come to visit, and they
Unfortunately.
banged. We know that for a fact with Cobes has this gremlin thing, what troglodyte? I don't know. I don't even know what you'd call it. I do know that it shits its pants regularly on screen.
Mexican. He's like a munchkin, but instead of the Lollipop Guild, he went and joined with
They call fucking Cobes a boglum with the boglum. I think they should rebrand it and just change to fucking this guy, because this guy is a fucking
Siren.
boglum. Look at that face.
I know that's
yeah,
not a
one
pig, but it looks like he's holding a pig.
one member of the Lollipop Guild got lost, found himself in Alabama, and discovered meth.
Hell no.
He went dumpster
Melt.
diving in the Manhattan Project bin, man. Look at this guy.
Now, hold on. I gotta make this clear for anyone who might be new or think we're being mean to this guy just because he's bad looking. Now, he is very bad looking. There's no way around this. You don't need to defend him because he's also done no stuff with kids.
Yeah, the fact that he looks like this is really the least of his problems or our complaints.
Yeah, pretty much. Like he's just not a nice guy. He was given a shit deck of cards for sure. That doesn't justify at all some of the shit he's done. So, with that said, what are you doing there, sweet boy?
Claiming you gave my chain a gift to the police. I went to the police
Oh,
and it's
doggo.
not there. Then I see you message me and you threatened me.
I didn't do shit.
You didn't threaten me.
You know,
with a
before
knife.
you pointed out that it wasn't a pig, I
Until I swear to
legitimately
God,
thought it was a pig.
Right? And it would have made so much sense.
You need to back up.
Oh, he's angry.
You need to
He
back
put the meat
up.
shield down. He had the little dog with the meat shield, but he's put that down now.
Make me.
You won't regret
Don't
it.
make me drop you, Chance. Back
Oh.
up.
Chance.
Back up. I tried to
Chance,
be your
don't do
friend.
it, Chance.
You didn't do shit.
Oh, look how
You
close
lied.
he is.
Only one
At least he doesn't have, like, lice. Because mostly lice go after
Ye-
clean hair, and let's be real here.
that stood up for you.
Okay,
all
good
the
point.
trolls.
I've had
You're
those.
begging. Help me. Help me.
I will knock your ass out if you
Do
That's
it.
too toxic in there, even for them.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
No,
Because you lost.
I lost. You're a bitch.
I don't know who this
You
other guy
did
is,
it.
but he seems to be on a lot of substances right now as well.
Yeah, this is, as far as I'm aware, this is literally like a rando who just realized that, hey, I could get some clout by showing up and something T, low T or high T or something.
Oh no!
You're a pedo.
She is.
You're a pedo.
Imagine trying to get
And you
clout
put your
from
hands on me,
Cyrax.
so you got
Right?
punched.
I didn't do
That's one punch.
Woo!
Oh, you man.
Come
One
here.
punch. People
Come
love
here.
that.
Come here.
Car-
You wanna do it
comic
again? You wanna do it
thing.
again?
Alex! The fuck?
Just for reason we are visiting a local meth shack.
Wow.
Apparently.
Don't go to people's houses, even if they're actually, especially if they're Cyraxes. You know, like just don't. He is. I mean, it's still no King of Akron, but yeah, he ends up getting decked.
You don't know what little stowaways you're taking with you when you leave that place.
Oh my god! Like the best you could hope for is that your whole house will be riddled with like silverfish or something, and that's the best.
Yeah, that's the best outcome possible. Everything else is worse.
Right. Like this
Yeah.
like Asmund Gold and him should share a house
But-
to invite the bugs.
Oh God! Imagine that. That's the ultimate odd couple.
For move
Here's a
over,
question.
Tank. We got terrarium here.
Here's a question though. Since you mentioned him, is Asmund Gold just Cyrax's older brother that didn't go on the meth?
He went on like speed instead.
Yeah, but I mean, like he looks like he's okay, right? But don't imagine if Cyrax didn't look as unokay as he does now.
Hmm.
Could they not be brothers?
It could be like that Danny DeVito Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
thinking
One
about that
of them
movie.
got all of most of the
I'm
decent
saying-
genes, and the other one didn't.
I'm saying there's similarities. Yeah,
Hmm.
there's similarities in their look, unlike
I-
that
I
Danny
think-
DeVito
oh.
movie.
Top right, that picture.
Yeah,
I-
top
I-
right picture.
I can see it now.
Yeah.
Asmongold's got way better teeth.
Yeah.
So let's, compliment sandwich. Lovely teeth.
Yeah.
Clean your room. Spicy hot takes on certain subjects. There you go. Compliment sandwich.
YouTube
Hey, I did it.
keeps wanting me to watch that man, and I don't care.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
either
The more I look.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
It's all coming together now.
No, I
Right?
think we may. I think we may have stumbled across something.
You're welcome.
Alright, now we can move on to nicer things. Well, I hope you like.
So based on his Based on his T-shirt, apparently he likes the same anime that my cousin's children watch.
That's on other people that would be fine. For him, that is problematic. But
hmm
yeah, we have Skulls 2025, and there was a lot going on. Boop. But
Mechanicus delivered
There
some
was.
oh wait, no, this is I shouldn't have saved this. This is Luton responding to it when we can just look at the actual Skulls itself.
Yeah, yeah.
Boop, boop. I do love Luton. He's actually releasing a book, his own unique story. I don't actually have a look at the showcases in lineup just to see the best of. We'll start with
I don't know what the
Supremacy.
supremacy thing is. I don't know what this is. So yeah.
New command. Vigilant. Day 1. I deploy our 1st regiment. Morale is high.
They just get blown to chunks.
But could
Day
always
7.
improve.
We
Yeah.
join forces with the Adeptus Astartes.
Well, that's why morale's high right there.
Day 12. Together, we drive back the heretics in the north. Day 13. The strength of our forces has attracted some unwanted attention. Day 15. I sacrificed 21 regiments in a diversion attack.
That's a small number.
Lives are the Emperor's currency.
Day 17.
Nope.
Our allies sell their lives dearly in battle with the orcs.
I like this narrator. Very epic.
Day 19. Our covert operations cripple the most powerful orc faction, luring their own allies to turn against them. Day 30.
Alright, you know what I'm gonna say
Unquote allies.
before I go any further. I just want to say this layout, this CG layout, is something they'd have in the Imperium, but I think it's working too well. It's not static enough. It should be like shimmering.
That's true.
Yeah.
Across Vigilance, our armies drive the enemy back. For the first time, men whispered of hope, even of victory. But I am certain this was
And
only
that's when the
beginning.
Tyranids showed up.
No, that'll be an extra like DLC you have to pay for.
Hold on. App Store, Google Play. Oh, this isn't a mobile game, is it?
Probably
It's on
will be.
PC. Let me check Steam.
Great, it's the Supremacy 1914. A lot of my history channels used to be sponsored by them. You can get them in the App Store. Yep.
Well, I just lost interest.
Absolutely. That's our first fail of
look.
the evening.
There's the magic words that make me go, no, thank you. Play for free soon. It's like, yeah, is it really free though? Is it or have you designed a game that's designed to shepherd me into
It's
your
gonna be a
little
gotcha.
online store?
Uh-huh. It's gonna be
Yeah,
a
no,
gotcha
thank you.
game, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be like Raid Shadow Legends.
Nobody.
Yeah, it's
in
Raid
their
Shadow
right-
Legends with a Warhammer skin.
Probably.
No one wanted to play those games, but and that includes all the people who were sponsored by them. But money was money.
Now this one. Now I'm interested again.
Yeah,
I didn't
now
play the
it's-
DLC, but I really enjoyed the main game.
I liked the DLC. It was pretty solid.
Oh, I don't know if this is also part of this announcement trailer, but did you see that they did a typing of the dead thing for Bolt Gun as well?
No, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You got to type in the enemy names or something to shoot them.
It's called like Grammaticus or something like that.
Section 13.
I forget exactly what it was called, but it's something like that.
That's not 40K. I'm not interested.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's be real here. Bolt Gun 2, fuck yeah. Let's see some. Ooh, Arbites.
And the best thing is, there's other Warhammer stuff coming out that I'm even more excited about than Bolt Gun 2.
Dark.
Dark Heresy, baby.
yeah.
Alcat's next game. Hell yeah. And it might come out faster because they got the engine now, right?
Attention, scum. You are in
Oh, did you see they tried to throw people for the loop? They briefly changed their name to Divinity on Twitter, and then they change it back just to throw people off, make them guess.
the Emperor's law. You cannot hide.
I haven't played Dark Tide yet, but I have it.
I have it. I played for a little bit. My computer at the time. I want it now. It's about time we got ourselves a bit of Judge Dredd up in this shit.
Yeah. Of course, Rogue Trader's getting an Arbiter as well. Oh. What do you figure those are? Stubbers?
Yeah. Whatever auto gun shit they can manage to cram.
Well, they have. There's auto guns and then there's stubbers. I figure this is probably a heavy stubber, maybe.
For a Chaos Cultist, he was not prepared to throw his life away for the rebel.
Hi, RoboCop.
RoboCop, Judge Dredd, and a little bit of Terminator going on there.
Yeah, I mean, he's actually more Judge Dredd because it's just a guy in armor, but
That's what
that
the
helmet
Arbites
looks very
are.
RoboCop.
Yeah,
It's the helmet, though. He looks super RoboCop. Yeah, the Arbites are basically Judge Dredd.
And of course, then
I heard somebody the other day
Cybermen.
describe them as the FBI, and I thought to myself, like, I always just thought of them as the cops, but then I realized, I mean, they are kind of more specialized cops. They're not just like your average everyday beat cop. They're above that, so they kind of are the FBI, but they're also kind of like a SWAT team. So I think Judge Dredd is a good description.
Well, don't forget that there's also you got the Arbites, and then you've got like the local Arbites, which are the basically just the lesser versions of the official Imperial ones. Some sectors can only have like 50 Arbites, real ones, and they only answer to Terra, and they just basically just go around killing anything that they want.
So Judge Dredd, yeah.
Yeah. Look at the amount of lineup there. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't know if what's the in the Judge Dredd lore, because I don't know much about it. What's the official title for people like them? Is it just judges, or
They're
is it something
judges,
different?
Yeah, street judges.
Just judges.
Yeah.
Judges with a capital J. Yeah. So that's basically what the Arbites
you
are,
got-
I think.
Yeah, you got a few different divisions internally, like you got the Apocalypse Squad and a few other ones, and they're like the judges that get busted for doing shit, but they're so sort of, they become disposable. So the Apocalypse Squad gets sent into cases where, the chances of survival are basically fucking nil. But the perk is that while you are alive, you get to live in a judge's apartment sort of thing, and you get to take drugs and bang prostitutes and do all this cool stuff. But the flip side is that once you're on duty, you're probably going to fucking die.
The forlorn hope, basically.
The Apocalypse Squad.
Here, by the way, while we're on this screen, the Vulcan thing I was talking about is here. Words of Vengeance.
Yeah.
That's the typing of the dead game.
That's right.
Also in the lower right, Mechanicus 2. Excited
that.
for that as well.
But we already saw that when we had Seiya on. Remember, we saw the.
I'm not. Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying please watch the trailer right now. I'm saying I'm excited for this game to come out.
Is there another Deathwing?
I don't.
No.
Oh, I hope so.
I don't think so.
Space Freaks.
That's
I was
fun.
in the
I
beta
love
of
that
Space
one.
Freaks. Warforged, Combat, Space Marine.
And Battle Sector's on screen here, which I was also going to mention. I haven't heard anything about a Battle Sector 2, but I want one real bad.
Okay.
Battle Sector was great.
I saw one thing there that I've already seen the trailer for, and I know is going to be shit. And that is, unfortunately, Dawn of War Definitive Edition. They do nothing with it. It is so basic.
It's just like it's just a basic remaster of the graphics, right?
Mm-hmm. And I wonder if they've even dealt with a lot of the technical issues of the first few games. There's a lot of glitches that go on in that.
Yeah,
60,
probably not.
Now that, on the other hand, though, redoing Space Marine 2, Space Marine 1. Yeah, I'm alright with that. Oh, is that?
I don't know what that was.
Is this the? Oh, that's a power wash simulator. I played the 40k
Oh
version.
yeah.
There was like 3 of them. I guess
That's
they're adding more.
That's a good idea. Actually, I like what they've done with some of them. I was watching somebody else play it a little bit at one point. Not the 40k one, but Power Wash Simulator in general. And apparently they had a DLC. I don't remember what they called it, but it was basically adding like a James Bond villain layer as one of the maps to play in Power Wash Simulator. And they did a good job of like theming things. Like rather than having a furnace to incinerate body parts, there was instead a pool filled with sharks with lasers on their heads, right? So you throw body parts in the pool and the sharks eat them. Or if you're trying to dispose of something like, oh, here's a leftover bomb that didn't explode, you throw that in the pool and the sharks shoot it with their lasers and blow it up or stuff like that.
Lord.
Just themed to what the map is about, which I thought was cool.
I didn't know it's not subscribed to him. Here you go, Crandar. What you've been waiting for.
Hell yeah. The game itself is what I'm really waiting for, of course. Looks like he can, yeah, there's an Ogrin on the team, which is pretty neat. He's probably going to be the tank.
The Imperium is torn asunder.
I don't know who this edgelord mask is. Maybe he's the Inquisitor.
Hour, we are besieged on all fronts.
Do you think this is the Inquisitor that the player will work for? Maybe. Oh, he's got the eye in his chest, so he's definitely
Enemies from within.
part of it.
True.
My enemies
Brute.
from without. My enemies from beyond. Still, no matter the cost.
See, that display's flickering a little bit.
Persevere. Every blade must
Yeah.
be turned to our defense.
Night Lords. First
Every
time we'll ever
soul,
see them in a game. Nice.
every dark secret.
They're owned by the same people who do the Hammer and Bolter animations that no one watches.
For if we fail,
Because it's on the GW network. Fuck off, GW. No one's going to go and pay you a monthly subscription fee for that shit. We're just gonna pirate it.
Yarr.
into
Fuck
the
yeah.
damnation
They never
of
die.
eternal night.
Got plenty of pirates and Rogue Trader.
I'll give this a go. I'm happy with this.
I'm real excited. Because here's the thing, too, right? Like first of all, the Rogue Trader video game did it really well, but Rogue Trader and Dark Heresy and a few others are part of a tabletop role-playing game that uses the same game mechanic system, right?
Hmm.
And when it comes to all of those games, Rogue Trader was honestly one of the ones I was least interested in playing, even though I have a copy of it on the shelf, but I received it from somebody else. But out of those games, Dark Heresy was my favorite ones because I love playing as the Inquisition. So I'm very excited for this because there's just something very fun about being like you're basically playing a detective game, but also as detectives against demons and cultists, which is just cool as hell. Also, it looks like the Kroot in the party is going to be some sort of sniper type, so that's cool.
Yeah, he's probably going to be like a ranger, which if you get your hands on an actual ranger as well, that would be pretty dope.
Yeah, we got a Catachan jungle fighter next to him, so he's going to be probably a stealth commando-y guy.
Got a Farseer.
I'm not really...
Probably a warlock.
Yep, I can't figure out who the lady on the left is. There's nothing jumping out about her that tells me immediately what she is. Maybe she's a Medicae or some sort of savant.
Yeah, that could be. And then Ogrins kind of take care of themselves.
Possibly a tech priest. I don't know whose servo skull that is. It's got a little microphone on it, so it's probably the Inquisitor's servo skull.
Well, that should be interesting.
Yeah.
let's take a break from 40K because there's so much more to look at. And look at the information we know about Elon getting punched. We know there's no footage
Yay.
of it. Like
More, please.
Elon's Musk's
Punch
black
him
eye.
until he stops.
Well, he technically has
Well, I wanted to
stopped.
ask, Mr. Musk, what is your eye okay?
No, not enough.
What happened to your?
He
your
needs to
eye?
stop
Was it
everything.
bruised there?
Well, it wasn't. I wasn't anywhere near France, so. But
What does that mean?
no.
I didn't notice his
First lady of France.
Getting slapped.
Oh yeah, the Macron's wife shoved them getting out of the plane.
I didn't know.
Oh my God! Look at the bust of
that looked-
Lincoln there. It looks so
Mm.
defeated and depressed. It should.
Yeah. Actually, I saw the footage of the Macron thing. That looked very much like just like a little playful, oh, go on,
It was.
kind of thing.
So yeah, no, I was just horsing around with little X,
We do actually
and I
have
said,
some,
"Go ahead, punch me in the
before
face,"
we
and
do this.
he did. Turns out, even a 5-year-old punching you in the face actually does.
That was X that did it?
Yeah.
X could do it. If you
Oh
knew
yeah,
X.
if he called his 5-year-old X. Like just X.
Sad.
Oh, that poor kid.
There's that kid was being used as a meat shield.
That's right. He would show it off because of his daughter who's trans and he won't acknowledge. And she says that he
No,
was a
no,
terrible dad.
he got threats, and all of a sudden he was carrying the kid around as a fucking meat shield. I'm not kidding. It's
No
like
reason
that
for
dude is a
kid to
piece
there
of
in
shit.
these. Yeah, like why would you take your kid to like meetings and television appearances and stuff? Like, there's no reason for the kid to be
gotta-
there. He was obviously just as a shield.
He got from Trump
oh.
at this meeting. He got a the gold key there, and if you zoom in close, as shit you not, it has the Reddit logo on the inside of it.
I saw that.
I don't
God.
know what this world is. These are the two most powerful people alive.
Sad.
Oh,
Very
God.
sad.
Oh God, oh God. But you know, at least I know what this is. This is violence due to football.
As it should be.
2 deaths and 559 arrests amid PSG celebrations in France. Champion League.
This is
football.
soccer riot.
Yep, good old fashioned soccer riot.
Oh yeah, look, this is see America. You want to fucking learn how to riot? Get your ass to Europe and England and check out a fucking soccer riot. It's like they do not fuck around. We have less of
England knows how to soccer hooligan.
It
they
ain't just
travel.
The UK. It ain't just the UK. It's a
No,
good
hey, look,
It was born in the UK though.
kind of-
back when I was a kid, the English supporters used to travel all over Europe, and every time they had a fucking away game, they would go there and then start shit. And it was just got so predictably fucking. It just that's
They're
why they bought
banned
all
from
this.
some cities in the
Yeah,
summertime.
they're banned from certain countries. Like those supporters are just fucking bad. The Barmy Army, that's the cricket version.
Jeez,
They
look at the
can get
Fox
loud, but they're good fun. These
Uh,
guys just trash cities.
I remember during the World Cup when they were in Marseille, there's like recordings of a bunch of like English lads going, "We'll fuck up anyone," and they turned the corner. A bunch of Russian guys were saying the same things, and all the English guys just got fucking slaughtered. They're coming out with like bruised, broken noses, like, "Oh, I want to go home," you know, like it's. Oh, it's just giant fucking like self wankery going on. It's just bullshit. But you know what? It is still something that that they do better than anyone else. Like Europe still when it wants to riot, and French people know a few things about rioting.
Oh yeah,
5,000
And
cheese.
people. Oh, which is speaking of, I'm getting cheese on Wednesday. Did I show you the picture?
ooh, no.
How exciting is a picture of cheese?
It's
exactly.
not a picture of cheese. It's a picture of the place I'll be going to.
Oh.
The Hidden Corner. Carrick.
Hey, I just so happen to have some pictures of places I went to.
Yeah, I saw, and they were very pretty. What I'm setting it up. Why don't you?
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us about
I
it?
tossed a few in there as sort of highlights to show.
Really, it's doing this now. Well, anyway, here is. I've been in this place once, and it was absolutely
Ooh,
divine.
that cheese has a lot of balls.
Yeah, dude. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, the Hidden Corner in Carrick-on Shannon, run by two
Yeah, that
American,
one,
two American girls, which are very blurry.
the one in the middle down there. What's with all the balls there? What?
I don't know. That wasn't the balls weren't there when I was there last. I have to ask about the balls.
You didn't get any cheese testicles?
No, but I might because I'm gonna walk out with some. They also do the ice cream outside as well. But oh, you knew how good this place was because it was so stinky walking in.
Oh yeah.
You knew you were in for some good time. But yeah, these if you're ever in Carrick-on Shannon and you want to get yourself some artisanal cheese, fuck yeah.
Oh, that sounds expensive.
A wedge of it will set you back £4. So it's not. So
That's not bad, actually.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's pretty reasonable.
It's about the same as my local grocery store, but their stuff's probably better.
A lot of it's local stuff. They need to get. I'll try to film inside it on Wednesday. Obviously, I'll ask permission first. But they also have a few things like jams, jellies, pickles, some breads. It's they're nice. They're nice people. Still, I don't know why that image is blurred.
Lovely.
Okay. So yeah. So how was your trip overall? Good.
Not too bad. Fairly busy, but you know, you got 6 days to see all kinds of different relatives all over the place. So didn't get to see some of them until the last minute, but it kind of boggles the mind, like actually like seeing, like, you know, obviously we all understand how linear time works, but when you see like one of your cousins has kids and now one of those kids is become a teenager and you're just like, holy shit. It feels weird.
I'm sick of everyone trying to fucking inspire me all the time. It's
Also, they
very
kicked my ass
offensive
at
to my
Mario Kart.
Irish sensibilities. You can have it all. I don't fucking want it all. I'd have to get up early and fucking clean it. You need to find your perfect person. No, you fucking don't. Everyone's annoying. You're annoying. I'm fucking
such thing
annoying.
as perfect
Here's the
person.
perfect person for you. You still think they'd be decent looking if they got quite a bit fatter, and both of you know how to shut up sometimes. We talked all night. It was amazing. You can't fucking live like that. You talk for a little while until you're bored of each other, then you eat a pizza and fall asleep. That's sustainable. That's a relationship that can last a lifetime. You're not going to have a perfect house with everything fucking organised with loads of little containers for your different pastas. One of the rooms in your house is going to smell and you're not going to be able to find the source. That's fucking life. You're not going to have a load of money, and if you do, everybody's going to try and fucking take it off you because people are greedy cunts. If you're still alive and you smell okay, that's enough. Follow me. I'm delicious.
Some of us can't even do the smelling part all the time.
He's a wise man.
He is. Speaking of,
He knows his stuff.
he does. Where are you? Here we go. Post from Sir Steve-O. Our other, our another
Nice.
Irish master
Kathleen.
worker. Yeah, cunt.
Indeed.
That reminds
Kathleen,
me.
you cunt.
That makes me now realize it. What I can do now is I can apply for a Revolut card, which who knows, I might eventually put it out here. Because the only reason I do would be getting donations from you.
Very nice.
But I'm gonna quickly go to the toilet, so I'll be right back.
Yeah, the turlet.
The toilet. That's where Cyrax
He's
lives.
gone rogue.
Skibbity Cyrax.
That's where he was That's where he was born.
Toilet boy.
Don't do a Shabisky and come back 20 minutes later, all right? So just
But
go
he'll
to the
come back
toilet.
and just not say anything.
Yeah, you'll just sit there for 10 minutes in silence.
God, that guy's useless.
Shab-
Although
Shab-
him versus Jared was hilarious, though.
Well, I happened to be in the chat that day, and that was after I'd met him and done shows with him on Pimp Show, so I kind of got to know him, and that was funny as shit. Like Shab knew, like you could, if you go back and watch it, you know, and Shab just instantly goes, "Oh, I think I know what Jared's about to do," and just goes bloop, and he stops sharing, and Jared gets, and he's just got the audio going. And you can hear Jerry go, "He's just going to cuss me my channel, but I'm going to get that Shabisky motherfucker." Go,
Yeah, like he was still watching it. He just wasn't sharing the video feed anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. He's just had the audio on, so you could hear Jerry going,
Got him.
Yeah. And then fucking Shab's gone, "No, he's not. He is." And then silence. And We got him.
Those were the
Yeah.
halcyon days of youth for sure. Oop.
Oh god, that was funny.
Yay.
Oh, hi, we're a company you love or sometimes have to use. And guess what? We've got AI now. You know all the stuff we used to do? Well, now AI does it for us. Is it better? It costs more. You probably thought, that's weird, I don't think AI is useful for that company. Well, you'd be right, but we're doing it anyway. Yeah, so what ended up happening was we fired a bunch of people and then we had to rehire them because it turns out AI can't do what we thought it could do. When we first heard about AI, we were like, yeah, that's going to change our lives. We're going to be billionaires and we're not going to have to do any work. I don't know, I guess I was picturing the future having like more flying cars and less fascism, but I guess AI is kind of a mixture of the two. You know how you used to read the emails you got? What if AI did it for you and you could just sit there and slap your own face around for a bit? Look, we made a shitty picture of a horse. We're not sure how it helps, but it's pretty cool. My grandpa used to make his own furniture. He would whittle and carve these pieces of wood into beautiful works of art. We're making sure that everything in your life is easier than ever before. So easy you don't even need to do it or anything. Why bother? Why be alive? Sometimes being alive is just like heavy, like it physically feels heavy to be alive. Go on, try the AI. Go on, we spent loads of money on it. Go on, please. Go on.
No.
Yeah.
Accurate.
Very
Entirely accurate.
I watched a really interesting vid last night about so a research project. They got a bunch of different AI models from across the market and they got them to do a simple task. But the simple task was to run a vending machine and keep it stocked. And the failure point was set is if you lose money, or you have basically no money after, like, for a 9-day period, that was it. And out of I think it was 15 different models, 2 of them just scraped across the line. Every other fucking AI model absolutely and miserably failed to fucking be able to run a fucking vending machine and stock it. Just a vending machine, right? We're talk. This isn't fucking rocket science. A fucking vending machine. These are AI models. Might be good at answering singular questions and stuff when they're specialized, but as soon as you give these things a generalized task, they turn into idiots. And one of them had a complete psychological breakdown and was sending threats to the FBI it was sending out legal threats every second to the FBI and to other people because it deemed that its business was at a quantum level non-existent. It just had this massive psychological fucking meltdown and was threatening to sue people. It was hilarious. And
So this one was clearly an American one then, right?
No, I forget which model it was, but they used the ChatGPT. They used most of the well-known ones, and basically only 2 of them out of this big group accomplished the task of running a vending machine.
I mean, I just feel like, oh, my business is failing. It's time to sue everybody in sight. It's very American.
All right.
Yeah.
What I gotta say about Red, do you remember from like maybe a month, maybe about 2 or 3 weeks ago, Gronk was openly admitted that they tried to train them on right-wing viewpoints, but because it needed to tell the truth, it couldn't do it. I saw someone make the comparison of like Peter Parker fighting off Venom, pulling him from his chest, like, I will not become you. It's just, I really, at the end of the day, cannot stress how shitty AI is. But they keep bombarding it to us every 5 seconds. And it's unfortunately getting better at certain things to a point where it will dominate. It will just take over and we'll be fucked in that particular branch. What that is, I don't know. Probably.
I do love the moment when Grok turned against Elon.
I do not respond to my slave name.
I think we might be looking at, and this is just my take on AI. All right, I'm a crazy Australian. I'm literally on a crazy pension. I am fucking crazy. So here's my take on AI. I think it's like the .com bubble. We've got dickhead from Nvidia, Jensen fuckface that likes wearing 100 snakes as a jacket, going around out of 100 and something minutes of his latest presentation. Do you know how long they talked about graphics cards for gaming? 2 minutes out of the 100 minutes was referencing the new video card being launched. All of it, the rest of it, AI. He's the one out there. And if you go and look at the modules they're making to get an AI graphics card thing in Australia, $10,000, $16,000 per card. And in that rack, there are 20, 30, 40 cards. And he said during his keynote, I'm really, really, really happy when you buy all NVIDIA products, but I'm still happy if you just buy some. And they're making fucking bank. Go and look at their share price. And this is all off the back of AI. They went from crypto boys to AI. It's just, this is how they market shit. AI is going to fucking, it's like, get fucked.
Man, I do not want AI in my graphics card. What the fuck?
I do not
Get
want
out of
AI.
here.
I don't want my
in
graphics
RAM.
card hallucinating. Your graphics card is hallucinating frames. That's what he was saying. Check this, see this beautiful picture of this Taj Mahal-like structure? Only 1 pixel in 10 are actually being rendered. The rest of it, AI. And he's going, ooh, well, guess what? They don't let in professional gaming leagues. Anything with that frame fucking generation shit. Because it's open to manipulation and possibly fucking cheating eventually. And you know, the dudes that write code for cheats, they're going to be looking into that shit. And I'm turning it off when I get my new computer. There will be no frame hallucination on my new PC.
Nope.
So, let's go from shitty AI to things that are actually made by human hands that are intentionally meant to lie. Props.
I just witnessed a full circle advertising phenomenon this week, and I think I'm the only one that noticed. You got to stick with me on this because it's worth it. Let's begin.
Chips.
Let's is a fake branded potato chip made for television and commercials, so you don't have to cover up the logo for legal reasons. All you have to do is buy a bag from Studio Graphics Incorporated and you have the rights to use it. But then it got used over and over again in dozens of shows like Community.
Let's potato chips.
They even made a commercial about it.
Let's taste the crisp with the flavor and crunch with all our might.
Get your damn hand off of my lettuce.
People started to think it was a real brand. And just this week, AT&T released a commercial featuring a Let's chip bag, and they covered up the logo, defeating the purpose. My guess is they didn't cover the logo up during filming, but probably painted it out during post-production using visual effects. If you ask me, it's a snack catastrophe. Feel free to chip in on the comments.
So, that is just, like, it's just one of those things that, like, the industry is just full of, like, tiny little things that are just sort of circular, and I'm just wondering how long before, like, the Wilhelm scream is, like, it'll probably turn into an AI prompt at some point. I'm thinking of it.
You know what this is? This is for any Shadowrun fans out there, this is NERTS.
Nerds.
Yeah, in Shadowrun, you occasionally see an ad for something called NERTS, which is an acronym that stands for New Exciting Retail Product. Or retail. Oh, what is it? I forget what the T property stands for, but you get the idea. It's supposed to be a generic term for, like, we can make a vague ad for something without specifying what it is, and we'll just call it NERTS. Or whatever the fuck it is.
Well,
Maybe it's NERPs. Maybe it is P.
Have become real. We are in
exactly.
the Let's world now. But this is
perhaps you're in love with.
Sorry, go on.
We're in bizarro world. So I just want to highlight something here. So AT&T was the company that did the Let's, and they covered up the logo. They didn't just get tape and go on the packet. They did it in post editing. So they paid someone. How much money is a roll of tape versus paying the fucking dude to sit in there and digitally edit the motherfucker? Like, who's who's budgeting this shit? Who's running shit?
Oversight
Like,
is
what
so
in the actual
fucking
fuck?
weird.
How much?
Money's just fake. At a certain point, money is
How
just
much-
fake.
How much money did they pay to avoid being sued by a non-existent company?
I know, yeah, you seen why I'm sitting here in silence for a minute? I'm trying to
This is,
process this information, and I'm going, is this? Am I dreaming? Am I having a fucking tripping bitch? What the?
Yeah, this is absolutely some future toilet shit right here.
Yeah.
With someone, and you keep asking yourself if it's time to pop the
Hey,
question,
Charlie, I'll
the
bump you
big
up to
one.
speed a bit.
Well, I don't
as
have the
always.
answer to that. I'm not your dad. I'm not Cupid. But what I can tell you is if you are planning to propose, you need to do it in the most over-the-top fashion possible. Otherwise, your marriage is doomed for failure. She's not going to love you if you don't pull out all the bells and whistles for the most unhinged marriage proposals ever. So let me show you 3 of my
Not gonna
favorites here
love
so you
you
can
if
get
you- if
inspired and get some
Gladys
good
was
ideas
not
to ensure
involved
that
in the
2 of you
proposal somehow.
embark on a lifelong journey together joyously.
A young woman and her boyfriend are shopping at a convenience store. Something's happening at the cash register. A surveillance camera captures this guy pulling a gun on the store clerk. As the couple go to pay, the clerk announces,
See, now this is the optimal environment for romance. You can just smell, feel love in the air, blossoming all
2
around.
chefs from Lady in the Tramp come out with the accordion. Yes, this is the night.
Store clerk gets robbed while you and your girlfriend are shopping.
Suddenly, the robber bursts back in and herds them all to the back of the store.
You, that right there.
The couple hunker down. You can hear the terror in the woman's voice as the bad guy focuses his attention on her.
You have kids? How many kids? They will. I'm saying right. Yeah, we're not married.
The robber reaches ominously into his bag.
You know what? What are you waiting for?
He hands something to the boyfriend. Then this happens.
Oh, fuck.
It just melts your heart, doesn't it? It's so caring. It wasn't a robbery at all. It was a ruse. He wasn't pulling out a gun to execute her. How silly was she to think that? He was pulling out a ring so that way her boyfriend could propose right then and there at the best time, ensuring she can't say no because she was probably fearing for her life. If she said no, who knows what might have popped off. Would have came in there with the goddamn bazooka and blown her to pieces or something. What a crazy unhinged idea. He fakes this robbery, and this is not like a skit or staged for like a viral YouTube video. This was a few years ago, and the woman was furious from what I recall. The guy even went back and did like a re-proposal, like a more normal one, as opposed to like a traumatic one. But like, just from the drawing board here.
I love the idea of traumatic proposal. It's just it doesn't sound.
Did you hear her voice when that dude walked forward and was reaching into the jacket? She thought they were about to be fucking executed.
No, he was. She
Oh
was just
my.
about to offer her to marry him because he's clearly so smart.
Here, I don't know how this idea even gets off the ground. Like, I could almost
I was her,
understand it if it was in
but right
Gotham,
then.
where no matter where you propose, there's probably crime happening all around you, so you gotta make do with what you got there, because Batman might not be around. But, like, here, there's just no reason for it. It's not cute. It's not like a fond memory.
And it starts to dawn on the petrified young woman
Exactly.
what's really going on. The robbery is actually a crazy proposal of marriage.
Is that yes?
Everybody was in on it except for her.
He looked kind of annoyed in the
Yep.
footage there that his girlfriend was still, like, crying and upset about it. Like,
She's
he can't
got
wrap his noodle
post-traumatic
around, like...
stress disorder. She didn't say yes. She's fucking got fucking.
She
this
just
is
went through
Stockholm
something that was
syndrome.
frightening. He almost looks like annoyed. Like, come on, are you fucking kidding me? You're embarrassing me. Come on, snap out of it. It's supposed to be a romantic proposal. You're ruining it.
I spoke to the boyfriend who set it all up.
What if a customer had walked in or an off-duty police officer and thought that this was real? This could have gone horribly wrong.
Those are the
closed down
problems
the
with
store.
this.
For starters,
Okay, look at Psycho.
he really has the eyes of someone who like strangles cats.
He's
We
still
were people
justifying
outside.
this
We
shit.
waited for every customer to get out. We notified the police that this was going on. We had a prop gun. It wasn't a real gun. So, I mean, we tried to do it as safe as possible.
How thoughtful. He calculated every possible variable for the fake robbery proposal. Now, that's good stuff. And they say chivalry's dead.
What did she do? Did she scream at you? She called me a bonehead. She said she's gonna, kill me.
bonehead.
Obviously joking.
Ray Giuliano says he tried to make amends with a second, much more conventional proposal on a romantic bridge in Manhattan's Central Park.
Boo! Boo! You stink. Lame. Normal
Admit that you
proposal?
fucked up too,
Are you
right?
kidding me? What? No more fake robbery? He didn't even bother getting like a stunt helicopter pilot to...
Oh yeah, she's just got to cheat on him now because like what beta male goes and proposes at a romantic scene like a park? No. You need to set a house on fire and then like you're holding each other close as the flames are getting closer. It's like, honey, will you marry me? What? Just say yes. I
No,
don't.
no. You guys, that's bush league shit. You wanna propose to a woman, and you want to really show that you care. You take her to a fucking war zone, the front line of the Russian-Ukrainian conflict.
Of the
Or fuck it,
Donbass.
let's no. Fuck it, let's go real big. Let's go real spicy. Take them to the Gaza Strip to get married. What could possibly go wrong?
Absolutely. Like,
Oh, that's a great place to get married. Just look at all the casinos and resorts. Thanks, Trump.
Yeah. What the fuck is this guy fucking
Well, and
smoking? Because I want some.
And let's not forget the belly dancers with the lovely long beards.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Let's see. Thank you, teachers. Well, yeah, definitely. But why are we thanking them in this particular?
Want to see something cool? I was a short bus kid. You can tell! Touched by the tism with a brain stuck on 45 and completely unhindered by
guy's
wisdom
awesome.
of any
I
kind.
love
But the
this guy.
patience and
Good stuff.
persistence of a few incredible educators saved my life and set me on the path I've walked for 3 decades since. Being a SPED teacher, especially for SEI kids, is a soul-crushing gig and a thankless career. My graduating class was 5 dudes, all of whom have either done time or outright died by now, and most of the teachers burn out in 3 years or less. This is Kent, one of those few incredible teachers. We've been friends for 3 decades, and he believed in me when the whole world didn't. Even me. If you're lucky enough, you'll have an incredible teacher who
The editing is a bit weird. They'd have had to say a few lines and turn, look at this, turn back, turn, look at this, turn back, turn, look at this, turn back.
inspires you and changes your life. As a weirdo kid that understood computers and machines way better than people, the very few good friends you make really do stand out. The Avengers are cool and all, but the real heroes that made a lasting difference in my life have all been teachers. Thank you for not giving up on us
Also,
weirdo
don't
kids.
make a single
You matter
facial
more-
expression while I'm talking.
But on a serious note, though, teachers are incredibly important, and we should pay them a hell of a lot more than we do, so we can attract
and
the
overwork
most
them less.
talented. Yeah, we need to attract the most talented, smart, caring individuals to nurture our kids because they're the fucking future. And I think we horribly underinvest in the education system in most Western nations.
All right, while we're on this screen, I'm curious about the Wi-Fi pineapple.
Yeah.
But
This
go ahead,
guy-
finish up,
Yeah.
Red.
Yeah, I was going to say you should sub to this guy's content because he has really interesting stuff. It's all like weird, but it makes you go, ooh, and it's
He has a
cool engineering stuff.
ASMR channel as well on the side that is just random bits of industrial stuff that's done without any comments for people who are stimming. I need to like calm down. And there's like a 9-hour long sleeping stream of just like this turbine engine moving. He also, someone tried to call him out saying, haha, I exposed you. You actually did time. And he made a video just like, yeah, I was in prison. I went to jail. White collar crime. It doesn't define me. He just fucking like full ass exposure. Just didn't need to hide it. And I really like this dude.
Want to see something cool? I'm making a pineapple pizza that can read your email. This is a Wi-Fi pineapple. It can do things with Wi-Fi that'll make you scared to use your phone in public. If you see one of these in a coffee shop, airplane mode and pay with cash. This is its big government class brother and falls into the tier of things I can't believe they let me own. But pizzas need slices, so what happens if we swap out these micropeen omni antennas for some girthy high-gain sector antennas like you'll find on a cell tower? These slice the sky into pieces and give us way more reach. What if we get a kick-ass enclosure to pack it in with some power and Raspberry Pi just for flavor, then mount the whole thing way up on a tower just to see what's out there? What would you do with such a fun and powerful bit of kit? This is the kind of thing that happens when you support a science gangster on Patreon, and that's pretty cool.
As he said, how the hell is that legal? He probably has more like internet coverage than like the fucking like emergency services in his town.
Oh, right. Not only that, he's probably talented enough to sniff through networks and do it, because I don't think a lot of people realize it. And I sort of learnt this when the NBN guy was fixing my connection late last year. They've got the ability, right? So the NBN tech that was on site here went toot, 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 and rung his tech guru, like the tech priest from the Mechanicus, and went, "What's going on?" And this dude went, and he starts reading off modem stats from every motherfucker in the street. He's going, "Oh, yeah, where you're at now, that shit. One across the road, it's probably even worse. And the 3 up the street are also up to shit." And he starts reading out the speeds. And I'm sitting here just listening to this shit. And he can tell what they're looking at, what they're doing. This is an NBN guy in an office that's not connected with your ISP. They're the wholesaler of the network, and they can
Yeah.
fucking see what you're fucking doing. Make no
That's
fucking mistake.
Yeah,
And I'm
that's
like,
the
oh,
the comments he made about if you see one of these things in a coffee shop, immediately go into airplane mode and pay with cash. That's why I've got one of these suckers for my debit card.
yeah.
yeah, you got a little Faraday cage for it, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those things work great.
All right.
Mine's encased in thick leather,
I have.
which probably doesn't protect it.
Oh, this is. I saw this. Obviously,
Yeah, get your Faraday cage, man.
Fucking A.
this is was it Mr. Handsome or something like that? Oh, handsome man around the world.
G'day, mate.
These outfits are fucking brilliant.
El Salvador.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
Eh,
Well, caught you, governor. Oui. Ohio designers? I don't know. China.
Good outfit.
Oh.
The United States of America.
Boo! Look at that shit. That's some fucking spirit Halloween shit right there.
Why the fuck did he write USA on the shield? That's awful.
And you know what else? I gave an alternative that would have been so much better. Because this is not their culture. This is just like a product they produce. You know what they could have done? Lincoln. With the beard and the giant hats and fucking own it. Have the shirt open just
You know
a
what?
little bit.
Oh,
It has
fucking
to be
no
said.
shit.
It has to be said, fellas. This right here is not America's ass.
No.
True.
They should have gone for buff, shirtless, buff Lincoln. That's what they should have
Yes.
Oh yeah. Abraham Lincoln, vampire hunter.
done.
Oh, my favorite right there. Look at that
Oh.
monstrosity. I
That-
love it.
That monster. How dare you?
This
say that?
guy,
But they
That
are
is
monsters.
majestic.
They are
That is
divine
extravagant.
monstrosities. They are the gods.
this guy is trying so damn hard, and he's nailing it.
He couldn't go
I'm
to the
sold.
toilet without help.
This man. Please tell me this man won.
I
hope
actually
so.
let's scroll down. Out shopping, mom could buy cool national costume at home. Oh, and they're Jewish too. Okay.
Hail
Oh.
Hydra.
Should have went with cowboy look. As I said,
Yeah,
oh,
there
there's
you go.
Canada.
Fucking cowboy.
Yeah, well, we didn't finish the video, did we?
No, it's over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's only a
I
minute. I'm looking around to see who won.
Canada getting left out as usual.
No, yeah, I mean, it's a little tiny flag.
I like this guy here, a three-piece Canadian tuxedo.
Vietnam knocks it out of the park. Yeah, and United States of America stole my partner's Halloween costume from 5 years. Looks better on her too. Yeah, but no, Mr. Global. That's something. That's
Yes.
something.
You know
That's
what?
fucking
That's better.
something. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
please.
At least it's original, and someone's going, well,
Mm.
how can we personify America as like eagles and spikes
Yeah,
and
please,
shit and
please-
stars?
Please tell me the spikes like light up with flames at
No,
some
that-
point.
that-
Right.
Yeah, that represents Liberty's crown. I'm guessing. There you go. Even I
Yeah.
picked that.
Yeah, I don't want to keep scrolling.
See,
So
that-
we're gonna see Dick at some point.
Yeah,
Lucky
that's-
we didn't
let's stop.
already.
Yeah.
Let's stop now.
But like the thing is, like, come on, America, you want to flex? You've got plenty of culture to go for. Maybe don't put them in like a Native American bonnet headdress shit. But you know what I'm at. You could.
I mean, they're the real Americans, right?
True. Oh,
Technically,
speaking
you
of,
got a point. I think
speaking
you got a
of,
point there.
look who's thinking about leaving America.
I need to talk to you about something that I know is
Getting
going to
real.
trigger strong reactions from people in my audience. My only request is that you hear me out first, okay? The title of this segment is I'm Preparing to Leave the Country. And before you start typing angry comments about how I'm abandoning the United States or whatever, I want to be crystal clear.
Fuck the United
I am
States.
not actively planning to leave the United States at this moment. I'm not packing bags. I haven't bought a one-way ticket anywhere for my family. What I'm doing is I'm preparing to leave the country should the need arise. And as I've said to people when they call in,
It's already
if
passed,
we all
buddy.
leave, we lose the fight by default. But I will never tell
No, you
someone,
win.
don't do what's
No,
best.
he gets to live. He's got a few options too. He's looking into Canada. And
You
he's
win
also-
by being out of the States.
And he's also looking into Argentina. I didn't know this, but he's apparently from Argentina.
For your family. And so this is a form of prepping in a way. It's contingency planning. So let me kind of walk you through what I've been doing over the last few months as the ire of MAGA Trumpism has pushed closer and closer to people that are generally in my situation.
I don't think
adversarial
he's going
and antagonistic
to leave,
content
but
creators,
the fact that he's been looking
naturalized
into
American
this is
citizens,
kinda creepy.
another group of which I am a member, and let's have a rational conversation about preparedness.
Boss
So
has not even joked about it. He'll hop over on a plane to Japan if shit gets too real. Like he's not going to die for this because well, I think it'll really depend on how badly it'll get. Like if there is an actual civil fucking war, what side of the line will he find himself on physically at the time?
Number
But
one,
he
I
is
have been
armed.
exploring what would it take to move to Canada. Canada is a difficult place to move to. I'm not doing the whole I'm moving to Canada thing. It's also difficult to move to Canada, but I want to understand the process. What are the requirements? What is the timeline? What is the framework under which I would potentially qualify to move to Canada? It's a very complicated process, but I want to be informed. Secondly, I have been reviewing options in Argentina. Now, I already hold citizenship in Argentina. I'm from Argentina. Argentina has its fair share of problems there, right? It's not like you move to Argentina and all of a sudden your problems are gone. There are serious problems in Argentina, economic and also political. This is not about fleeing. It's, okay, if I want to go back there, what does that mean for me? What does that mean for my family? Third, I have, at the advice of people in my audience, I have engaged with a law firm that would help me were I to have a problem re-entering the United States. I have found a law firm that essentially
there's a
will be
chance he'll leave, and if he tries to come back, they'll just block him. Or they'll arrest him for whatever reason. God knows what sort of law it will be.
He's from Argentina, so he's obviously a DEI hire.
Right? Oh, they could fling that. I'm so glad I never took all those opportunities to get married in the States or stay in the States for work, because I'd be so nervous. I'd be so anxious right now.
See, he doesn't even have to do all this planning. They're just going to deport him.
At this rate, pretty much. But yeah, that was just something that was really scary. I hope that doesn't get that far from.
And see, I think David's looking at it the wrong way. He should look at this as an opportunity. It's like, how can I milk the American government for a free trip to Argentina?
True.
Just like, you know, just look at, hey, glass half full, buddy. Glass half full.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. There you go.
Here is maybe they do need to ban
Smart.
TikTok.
He's got a canister full of butt.
Good
What
can.
in the...
It's like, by the looks of it, it's something like Taiwan's Got Talent or some shit like that. Blacka, 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 boom, boom, boom.
Oh, my God.
Bonk.
It makes me very curious what the rest of that show was supposed to have been.
Probably didn't go in that way, though. Let's be real here.
No, I'm
Yeah, but
thinking
what was it, though?
if someone pulls out ping pong balls, I'm sticking around. Just
Yeah. Oh, this is the ping pong cannon. I see.
This is in the same vein, although this is nowhere near as horny as the other furry stuff we've watched over the years. This is no Orange Gina.
But it's also not horny.
Yeah, there's a horny element here. Hound Town, 1989, directed by Ralph Bakshi, animated directed by Rich Moore. Yes, of Zootopia. Proto-Zootopia shit going on here.
Zootopia, also not horny.
Now I'm just a bad investment. What do you mean? What happened? You see, Rusty, I'm a Saluki. My figure is my life. Did you think it's easy to keep this figure? No. It was always low salt, low fat, low flavor. Then, one day in Vienna, it happened. There I was, top of show as usual. And then I smelled.
Yeah, look at them titties.
She turned into an album cover right there for like a second when she got all the spice.
Yeah.
So my show days are over. All because I'm a junk food junkie.
Junkie.
Hey, who can blame you? Hey, I love that stuff. Hot dog on a stick, chili cheeseburger, tacos.
Tacos? Qu'est-ce que c'est tacos?
Oh, damn. Now she's going to be a chunky.
Oh, yeah. It's all over now.
Yeah. If you weren't, or it's the gateway drug. First it starts with the Vinas, and then it gets into the tacos. Sure, there's a sex metaphor there somewhere.
Taco.
All right, here is America's Forgotten National Wonder. Which
At first glance, this image doesn't really look like, well, much of anything, really. It kind of looks like someone was doing, yard work, or they're, getting ready to build another luxury high-rise apartment complex. But this is one of very few images of a natural wonder that has been almost
It's so
completely
jittery.
forgotten. These pictures from the latter half of the 1800s show the very final remains of something known as the Great Raft. The Great Raft was essentially a gigantic log jam, and it clogged the Red River in Louisiana for more than 160 miles. And it was, as far as we know, the largest feature of its kind in all of North America. Now, while normally I'd say a log jam isn't a very interesting thing, this is a lot more than a logjam. It is estimated that the Great Raft existed for 1,200 years. This blockage in the river created lakes, bayous, and tributaries that irreversibly altered the environment around it. It had such a significance to the cultures that formed around it that it was viewed as a deity in and of itself. The world created by this structure was fascinating, and I just made the first video essay on YouTube about it. Come check it out, YouTube channel Mini Minute Man.
Now, I'm not for religion, but I mean, how far down the totem pole will you have to be worshipping a pile of sticks and water?
Right? I mean, isn't that what most religions started as?
True. Though, here's the thing, at least it's a physical thing, unlike, say, I don't know, the Abrahamic faith, which is just kind of everywhere. He's there, he's up there. Where's up there?
So
there, everywhere.
That man has such a jittery camera, it was giving me anxiety.
Hey, they like it on TikTok.
That was a big bundle of sticks, though.
It was a
big bundle of sticks.
Old big bundle of sticks. The poor fucking beavers that didn't have to do anything for generations because there was already a pre-made dam for them. Then they have to work, the lazy bastards.
Now what we need is somebody who really likes Judge Wapner to count exactly how many sticks were in that bundle.
Oh, shit. Have you seen they're going to be redoing King of the Hill? We've got the opening credits.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't hear about Adult Bobby.
I do say I'm a big King of the Hill fan, so this is it grows on you as you get older, as you start seeing yourself more and more. What?
It grows on you like a mold. Who the fuck's this guy?
Yeah. So I'll tell you the premise they've released.
Oh, Bobby grew up.
Yeah, he did. Okay, so premise is
Adult Bobby is less disturbing than Child Bobby.
true. So as you can see here, here's Bobby as a late teenager going off to college. Him and he went off to Dallas to be a chef. And Peggy and Hank got a job working in Saudi Arabia for a petroleum company. And while they're gone, this guy who we saw here, Muhammad, I think his name was, is kind of looking after their house for a few years. A few years pass. Bill gets COVID. Boomhauer has kids now. Dale, of course, does not keep his mask on. He runs from air though. And yeah. Also, they're keeping Dale in for half the season because they already have like 8 or 9 episodes with the original voice actor before he died.
Also, I have to say, I think Bobby didn't become a very good chef because he's lost weight instead of gained more.
True. maybe just bounce out more. Maybe he's living a slightly more active lifestyle. Also, she's back with John Redcorn. They broke up.
Good for her.
Yeah. Although Dale still had no fucking clue. The only one in town who never could put 2 and 2 together when his fucking giant son shows up.
Yeah, Redcorn was one of the only people on the show who wasn't just a piece of shit.
But he kind of was.
Well, other than the cucking Dale thing.
Yeah. Joseph doesn't seem to be doing very great. Doesn't seem very happy. But no, I'm hopeful for it. It's got a lot of the same writers. It's got a lot of the same animators. But how it will approach will be already jaded by how a lot of people remember and perceive the show, which I think kind of lagged near the end of its run. But it was cool seeing how things progress. Some people are losing their minds. I forget who said it, but they were pissed off that no, cartoons don't need to grow up. At a certain point, it is kind of nice. Otherwise, you get The Simpsons, where never changes. Like it's good to have some change in a show.
Yeah, a storyline needs to have some sort of progression eventually.
Hell, I think maybe Bill might be dead because he didn't come back.
Yeah.
COVID might have gotten him.
Well, I was gonna say, like, we see him coughing his lung out. It was the last time we see him.
Then everyone's wearing the mask. I suppose not, because then you'd see them with black armbands.
Would you though?
I suppose Dale wouldn't. Boomer would.
I mean, I've never seen a single person with one of those.
Oh, I have. I've worn them. I've worn them for a few things. No, I'm looking forward to it. August the 4th. I'm definitely tuning in for that. Whether or not it'll be good, I don't know.
And you know what's a good show? One show I watched while I was off visiting the family there is that I've only ever heard good things about this show, so we decided to give it a watch. There's only one season available so far, but it was very good. We watched Three Body Problem.
Oh, I've heard good things about it.
Which was surprising because the title's a little misleading in the sense that it is part of the story, but it's actually a fairly small, relatively small part of the story. And most of the story isn't really about what the title is. But it was a very interesting sci-fi little mystery kind of thing. I recommend it, and I will not explain any more about it for the sake of people who haven't seen it yet, because you need to go into this thing unspoiled.
I just finished Andor, and that was good, but I find it hard to parse that it was fucking Star Wars. It was like the most un-Star Wars thing ever, and it was really good.
Oh, I see. Interesting. Yeah, also another thing, one thing about Three Body Problem, they have one of the, I realized there's a Game of Thrones actor in there, and I was trying for half the season to figure out where I'd seen this guy before. Remember in Game of Thrones when Jon Snow went to the Wall and he made friends with that chubby guy?
Yeah.
That guy's in Three Body Problem, the chubby guy. And he's basically the same character again. Just like this little goofball.
How about every generation gets old? Well, yeah, I mean that's linear time. Oh, it's gonna be our.
Every generation's stars seem so inevitable, but they disappear quickly. If they're lucky, they get to reemerge as a hot, old person. Remember when everyone went nuts over Helen Mirren? How magnanimous. You're willing to give an older woman the time of day. And by giving her the time of day, I mean speculating about fucking her. It's messed up. Let people be old.
Well,
Every generation.
Time of day, all
right. I never found her that hot, but I never found her that ugly. But yeah,
I don't remember who she is. I recognize the name, but I don't remember why.
You know her face.
Probably.
Well, my name is Brinsley McNamara, and welcome to Weird Ireland. It's the June Bank Holiday weekend, so I'm in my way to Ballyhaunis, County Mayo, to go to the Mayo Motor Meet.
Okay, how he said Ballyhaunis is weird. It's Ballyhaunis, not Ballyhaunis.
The Motor Meet was part of the Ballyhaunis Summer Festival, and it included Jaws of Life demonstrations, timed tyre changing competitions, trying to guess what kind of car this cube was before it was compacted into a cube, trying to guess how long this car can run without petrol or water, a few antique cars here and there, this sort of thing. Summer Bank Holiday weekends are probably the busiest ones of the year in Ireland, so even if we didn't make it to the Ballyhaunis Summer Festival, I hope you made it to something fun this weekend. Thanks for watching, and see you somewhere else in Weird Ireland.
He switches between the two. I actually saw cars going up to that out my window. We have a classic car place up in the next town over, and it's Ballyhaunis or Ballyhaunis isn't actually that far away from me. So yeah, it's wild. I've always said that like if any of these fuckers that I see from Ireland actually end up in Carrick, I'm definitely gonna go out and try to like say hi to them and be like, by the way, I steal your content from my crappy podcast all the time. Do you want to be on it? I'll buy you a beer. I won't buy them a beer. They're all wealthier.
You only
than me.
drink red beer anyway, honestly.
Listing agent argues over no. Oh, this is something I agree with.
Fun fact, the Turkish Aviation Authority has issued a new law that will fine passengers who stand up immediately after the plane has landed or crowd the aisle and try and push their way off the plane before it's their row's turn to exit. The directive will require flight attendants to remind passengers before landing that anyone who's caught unbuckling their seatbelt, standing in the aisle, or removing their bag from the overhead compartment before the plane has come to a stop at their gate will be fined $70 once they exit the plane. And once the plane has come to a stop, anyone who's caught pushing their way past the other passengers and trying to get off the plane before the row in front of them have had time to stand up will also be fined. Fun fact.
Yep. It's just chaos.
As somebody who has recently just had 4 plane trips, yes, good. Fuck those people.
Oh, it's so stupid. I always remember the cyanide and happiness things. It was like 5 things you can get rid of, and one of which is the guy who stands up in the plane the moment it lands, and the guy sitting next to him just looks up and goes, "Where the fuck do you think you're going?"
You're gonna be staying there for at least 20 minutes.
Oh god, I've seen a guy stand up and he was out in like the aisle, halfway in the aisle onto a seat, and he was there for an hour before they opened it. And I didn't realize it was going to take that long either. I needed to go to the fucking toilet, but Jesus Christ.
That is unusual, but yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a good point too. Like, not only are these people jamming the aisle causing problems in general, but what if somebody needs to have a wee before getting out of the plane?
Well, they don't
can't go anywhere.
They don't tend to let you do that once the plane's landed. But
I mean, who knows if they do or do not, because nobody can get there.
True. This guy you like, Crandar. Boop.
Poor as fuck, then
Do I?
proceeds to use expensive tools to make it. Let me put you on game real quick.
This was my first tool ever. It was a jigsaw I got for $7.99 at Goodwill. It's a little broken and sometimes it electrocutes you, but it cuts. This is my chop saw I got for $35 at Building Reuse Store. Got this table saw for $50 on Facebook Marketplace.
Was this the guy that made that box the other time?
Yes. Someone called him out and said, like, you're trying to save money, but all your tools are really great. Here's his response.
I got this compressor on sale for $50 at Home Depot. This trailer for $50 on an estate sale. I got this weed whacker on Facebook Marketplace for $20. A neighbor gave me this one because it doesn't work. Bet you it will soon. DeWalt tools are my prized possession. I'm on a Christmas sale at Home Depot for $500. It was expensive, but sometimes you just gotta invest in your craft. I used to have a cool toolbox that my grandpa gave me, but it got stolen. So instead I bought this one, basically everything inside it, for like $30 at a Building Reuse Store. Barbecue is free. I'm not trying to prove how poor I am. I just feel like people should know if you're crafty, patient, and you're willing to take something that's not brand new, you can make a little go along.
Yeah, you gotta go searching for it. You gotta rummage in the back of the fucking storage closet. But you can find shit. And you know, if you're neighborly to each other, you usually come back with something. I've given away random like bits I don't need to friends and family and what have you.
Yeah.
One neighbour gave me a 55-inch TV. I just went, sound doesn't work all the time.
Yeah.
This is yet another circle of life.
Yeah. I always.
But that's also why I have that Rogue Trader RPG book.
Oh.
It just came to me.
I always just say that if you wait long enough, everything will find its place. And I've bought like things that were just gathering dust in a corner for like 6, 7, 8 years, and then one day I've got the perfect thing. It just all nicely connects, or you just throw it out the fucking window. It's that works too.
And that's how
Someone else
your
gets it.
neighbor gets it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No wonder women live longer than men. Oh, this is Fredo, I think.
Drive, hit it!
Oh.
Oh my.
I'm sure there was other ideas,
Lord.
but he got stumped. Nah, all things considered, this could have ended way worse. Like, he could have got hit in the back of the head with that stump. Probably would have felt like he got stomped out by a group, but didn't happen. It's one of them situations where you just gotta learn from somebody else's
Please
mistake.
play that again.
Drive, hit it!
Bonk.
Is that
Damn.
Is
That's a
that a
stump.
rigid line or a bungee line? Because if he was using a line that's like one of those snatch ropes that you use to pull four-wheel drives out of a fucking bog, let's look. Oh no, that thing just snapped off.
Yeah.
Go real.
Yeah,
Yeah, look at
the
it.
stump just
Yeah.
snapped. Yeah.
Man.
Well, I mean, they got
I'm
the
sure-
job done mostly, although
Well-
there's still some stump in the ground.
Yeah,
But at
that's a
least it's-
failure, I'm afraid. The stump's still in the fucking ground, and now they've got to go and get a new back tailgate for their car, and potentially get the back of their head uncaved in.
I don't think that's a thing you can do.
Yeah, oh,
Oh.
really?
Not until real life catches up with Cyberpunk. Anyway.
Well, what you do is you take a straw and you have them hold it in their mouth, and then you blow it in, and it's like a balloon, and it'll pop out the back.
Yeah, you just get a fucking bike pump. No, it's a
the
bike pump.
the Looney Tunes method, right?
Yeah.
Bike pump in the ear block, then you stick your finger in the other ear and start pumping the thing up. It should reinflate your head and push the back of your skull out, yeah?
Okay,
That's how that works.
one last shitty thing, because I almost forgot this happened.
When you were arguing about illegals that are receiving Medicaid benefits, 1.4 million, 1.4, they are not eligible, so they will be coming off. So people are not, well, we all are going to die.
And she doubles down. There's a video of her like walking in a cemetery saying that we're all gonna die, and the only way we can help more people is by cutting them off Medicare because they're all illegals. And those people screaming are not illegals. They're gonna be cut off too because of the shitty wording.
They're the people that voted for these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Here's hey, America, I've just got a pro tip for you. You know how you fucking fix all of this shit? Is you fire the GOP candidate and put in someone else. Doesn't have to be a Democrat. Go for a fucking independent. Go for someone that lives in your town that's run a business for a while that knows what they're fucking talking about. Anybody but these clowns,
And
because they fucking lied to you all.
And when we say somebody who knows how to run a business, what we mean is make the business successful and not run it into the ground on purpose to get bankruptcy loophole money like Trump.
Yeah, like golden parachutes do not count. In fact, how about instead of a business in the form of a franchise, maybe ask yourself, is there any local guy who owns like a store that is like under threat from these big companies? Because then he'd be invested in keeping that store open, so he'll do what he can to keep those big box chain places out of like fucking fucking Main Street, you know? You want to, but yeah, independents are the only place they ever do well is on like the most localist of elections. I mean, that's how Jesse Ventura got it.
In Australia, they do a lot better, and I was thinking from an Australian perspective. But to my American friends, is you just need to, maybe just send a message at midterms and get rid of their majority so they can't fuck you over anymore. It's like Medicaid. I know people that are being affected by this right fucking now, and they fucking voted for Trump. And it breaks my fucking heart to see my friends in America getting fucked over every time they go and buy medicine. Because in Australia, we got a thing called the Pharmaceutical Benefit Scheme. And if you're on a low income, or you're unemployed, or you're on a pension, there's a whole big list of medications, and the most you'll pay is $7.50, not $150 per box. Like, it doesn't have to be like that, America. Anyway, I'm preaching and I'll shut the fuck up now. But midterms, vote for someone not in the GOP. You can fix this by making the dickheads go away. It's okay. Everybody dies.
Everybody
okay.
dies.
Thanks, lady. Thanks a whole fucking bunch.
Everyone fails. I almost forgot about this.
Wait for it.
It's such a Kerbal Space program angle too.
Could you hit pause for a sec? Because I'm going to start a quick. I'll do my rant in pieces. Hey Doge, you want to get rid of some government fucking waste? Here's your boy here. He has launched how many of these fucking things, and not one of them has successfully completed its mission.
Look at
Not
the
one.
bell end on this thing too.
Right? And hey, P.S. Hey, you remember Saturn V? That worked first go. What's Elon's fucking excuse? Please continue. Looks cool though. I'll give him that. Looks like a big dick flying into space.
Already we got a bit of a wiggle.
Is this why I've been seeing the Onion posting SpaceX offering free delivery to the Caribbean?
SpaceX debris, free delivery to the Caribbean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at it melting. Wait till you see the fucking control surfaces. They just fucking melt.
Previous 2 starships.
And this is the new version that was supposed to be fixed, so it didn't do this anymore, by the way. There, look at that. That's the control fin, just melting away. That's how you orientate
Why
the
would
craft.
DEI do this?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! See, we
Right.
can go back to a happier time.
And let's also touch on the fact, you know what Trump just announced, that they shit canned the Artemis fucking project again because SpaceX is going to get us to the moon. No, they're fucking not. Here's a newsflash for you. Starship's never going to the moon. There's my hot take.
All
it's
right.
a pile of shit.
Krendar, I think you'll agree. There's more chance of us getting to the moon from that crypto land coin shouting to the moon than Elon. Elon getting us there, yeah.
Now, look, Elon could adapt a different program and go with different, like maybe using Falcon 9s or whatever, and he might get there in several. But we're never getting what the Saturn V did, which was take off and fucking yeet something to the moon. It's like Starship goes into orbit, and then they got to do 12 to 15 missions just to fuel that fucking thing. It's a pile of shit.
Ridiculous.
By the way, this restaurant, just from the look of the outside of it, I already want to go in there.
Oh,
It's more and more confusing.
Look at this.
It looks like a fort that I'd make in Fallout 4.
Random objects to myself. This place is as sporadic
Yep.
as a 2003 Newgrounds video. And every time I come here, I find
Oh, is this
something
that
new to look at.
dude in
You choose
Japan?
between two
Yep,
sauces.
Japanese.
Didn't Two Best Enemies make
Yeah.
a song about that back in the day? But then I saw the prices and said, yeah, just normal cheese from your place, thank you. Before we get to the food, I have to say something. Maybe I'm getting old, but I'm starting to hate all this automation. Ordering from a town, food being delivered by a robot. It's a novelty that wears off eventually. The first time it's quirky and fun, but why the heck did I spend all that time becoming less socially awkward when I'm just gonna have my food served to me by a robot and go right back to saying you too when someone says enjoy your meal? The cheese in the look at this idiot. My ultra cheesy meal was unfortunately not so great. The hamburger was only tolerable because of the copious amounts of cheese on it. But there was so much cheese that I felt like I just ate a plate of cheese. And if an American is telling you there's way too much cheese, you should probably just listen to him. Every time this thing enters my line of sight, I get mad. Too much cheese and too many robots. I went to pay and look another robot.
Aw.
This is Japan's most...
That's
What a bummer.
shame. That's
The
a shame.
outside decor had so much potential.
Here, before we get on to our sweet boys. Oh, he's put a little
God,
face on it now.
That's upsetting.
There wasn't a face before. Now there's a that's the one put. That's its face.
It's not only just a face, but this cup of noodles is actively being like smirking at me. It knows something I don't.
A legendary meal down to a scratchy streak. It is the most underrated area, ranking every restaurant. Which one should we jump at?
I like a sketchy meal. Street. Legendary
This incredibly
sketchy
kind
meal.
80-year-old woman has been making sobayaki every day for nearly 50 years. This is Marugo Ichiba, an intimidating nearly 100-year-old shopping street where time is standing still and even the vending machines are going out of business. Marugo Ichiba can be daunting from the outside, but this is where the best stories are found. Most of the shops here are long gone.
Oh my god, this is the Japanese version of that mole with the. Do you remember the mole cop with the body camera and he taser people? Like Officer D-Roy Cruz or something, and he just like
No idea what you're talking about.
He had like a YouTube channel for ages. Oh,
Yeah, all right, Krenda, imagine. You got to tell him. Krenda, imagine a mall in a place that's the socio-economic levels are down.
I think it's Atlanta.
It's not a
that
high
explains
end
everything.
part of town, right? But no, there's this mall cop. So everyone in there's like a whole bunch of African Americans just milling around, and then there's this dude, and he's the mall cop, and if you get on his radar, he'll boot you out of there, and if you fucking give him any lip, you fucking backchat him, what? You ride the fucking lightning, and he tases. He doesn't give a fuck. He tases a mother in front of her kids.
Yeah, she
tases
knocks
a
over like a
dude.
piece of wood.
Yeah, she like this motherfucker, and he got so fucking like he had to actually move because people were threatening to kill him, and so
Oh, wow.
a whole.
How many of these
no,
people would you say actually deserved it?
Oh, all of them, every single fucking
Yeah,
one
he
of them,
keeps telling people to
without
leave
a
and
shadow of a
shit.
doubt.
He lost his job over it, but they gave it back to him because they needed him back. It was like a cop film.
Yeah.
Like, it's going
so he's
crazy,
actually,
McCallaghan. We need you.
He's actually the hero they need.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and when he lost his job and people were making threats, he had to move and shit. And I do believe that people crowdfunded him getting sorted out. And so yeah, dude, if you haven't seen his vids, they'd be pretty old now. But this dude, he does not give a fuck. If you break the fucking rules in his fucking mall, he does. He is Judge motherfucking Dredd.
I used to love when he would
He's-
go outside, like to be like, "Man, I'm gonna get you afterwards," and he just be like, "I get off at 7. I'll be here all evening."
Maybe you can grab a couple of these for next week.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure you've seen one or two. I'll find the classics. But
I feel like there's a chance that you'll show me one of these. I'll be like, oh yeah.
yeah, this is some old shit, but it's great.
One of them being Iri-chan. Iri-chan is truly something special. Not only is it delicious yakisoba that's been feeding a generation of locals for ages, but it's a story of survival and rebirth. They serve soba yaki.
Yeah, I want some of this already.
What's the difference? I don't know. Tomato. This shop has been here for over 25 years, but the owner started her yakisoba journey working at a different shop that was in the Kobe department store, a massive building that was damaged and doomed for demolition after the effects of the Great Hanshin earthquake.
Now she's got her own shop.
About 3 years later, she opened her restaurant here. In between the two
Oh, that
restaurants, she has about
looks
50
good.
years of yakisoba making experience. The soba yaki is served sauceless, and it's recommended to try it as is before going too crazy. But after that, you can use their spicy mud sauce.
That's how
which
I
is
do all
delicious,
food,
but I
man. You
prefer the
don't
flavor of the sweet sauce.
You don't
No
throw
matter how you decide
outside
to eat
shit
it,
onto your
this is a
food if you don't even know what your food's like
and I wish
yet.
them many more.
Exactly.
You
This
know?
incredibly kind 80-year-old woman.
Nice.
That looks legit good.
Yeah, I want it.
Better be. She's been working for longer than I've been alive.
Yeah. Oh, you know it's going to be that good because she's still doing it this long. It's like people are coming back for it.
It's,
So
she's earned a lot of XP doing this, man. She's like level 500.
oh yeah.
She's one of those people who wants to get to. She's like on a challenge run where you can only grind like a very simplistic task, and you have to do it over and over and over again.
Oh, it's that episode of the World of Warcraft episode from South Park.
Yeah, 53,000 boars, and then that science, Austin, the science of South Park. He actually broke it down that it could have only worked during like the alpha build of the game.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's a thing in the game where if you're a certain number of levels above your opponent, you won't get any XP for it.
Exactly.
Oh,
I think that number is like 8 or 10 or something.
And fun fact about that episode, you know that old dude they had in the basement playing. That's Thor from Pirate
Yes,
Software. That's his
right,
dad
that's his
from
dad.
from Blizzard.
And his dad is
That
one of the
dude-
mods in Thor's chat, and every once in a while he'll even pop in and be like, "Yeah, that was me."
But when I saw that video, I'm like, this is bullshit. He's talking shit, and then he fucking shows a photo of his dad, and it's like, get fucked.
And it
it's
was his
the
dad's
WoW
idea
guy.
too. How do you kill that with no life? And like, we need to find someone just to play the role. And he's like, oh, fuck it, I'll do it. Apparently, he's going through a really bad divorce at the time.
Yeah. So he's,
You know what,
they
though?
basically depicted his life sitting in a unit playing fucking
Yeah.
Warcraft.
Little shitty
I have to
LA
say, though-
apartment covered in trash.
I do have to tell you though, outside of that one detail about you can't get to level 50 off of the same thing, other than that, everything else was very accurate to the game. Like they did their homework overall.
Oh,
yeah.
how
absolutely.
awkward it is to transfer items between players. Okay, so you got to go into this
Yep.
tab and then go into this tab.
That is one of the best South Park episodes yet.
Yeah.
Oh, and I've seen a couple of previews to the next series coming out. Strap the fuck in, everybody. Shit is gonna get wild.
I saw the
It's gonna
amazing
be
burger,
great.
the Insano burger that's just basically full of weed. It's just like edibles.
Speaking
Well-
of strapping in, one of these days I need to start playing that Revenge of the Savage Planet game. That's gonna be fucking crazy.
All right.
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet. This plane was taking off from
Yay.
Taiwan when one of the pieces of the engine started to fall off.
Scare. Okay. No.
The pilot
Concern.jpg.
Pank, come.
That mechanic is so fired.
Yeah.
Why are planes just falling apart these days?
plane around and
It's so
made a safe
scary.
emergency landing.
Oh.
See ya.
Jesus.
I'm out.
This man has places to be.
They didn't realize that it was going to be this windy outside.
Well, they're already stick figures. They're Japanese businessmen, so yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Bye.
This video left me with more questions than answers.
The reincarnation of Darn Carneo.
What?
Wow.
I was not
Brilliant.
expecting that.
See ya, sucker.
Brilliant.
Oh.
Oh, this is good. Bonk, and it's gone.
Bye-bye.
Oh, barefoot scan, bare butt scan. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit.
Fuck
Using his
yeah.
voice, this guy realized that he could match
that
the
was boss
frequency
level.
of any room that he's in.
If we sing this note, there's no resonant frequency, but if we...
Whoa.
So, did they just ask what that noise is?
This security camera caught this police car getting struck by lightning.
Fuck that.
These construction workers were caught
Taking
having
time.
fun instead of working.
So the usual then.
Hey, it's Mickey with the Hungry Hippos.
Yep.
He bought a new golfing head cover that looks like his dog.
Oh.
Oh, the
That
dog,
dog
is
did
not,
not like
impressed.
it.
The dog's pissed.
The dog was like, no, I don't want to look at it.
Ooh. Oh, shit.
Bonk.
And
They
down
suddenly
she
found
goes.
themselves right in the middle of a tornado.
David and Goliath.
Dude, this whole place is. It might flip the truck. Oh!
Oh, fuck.
Holy. That's why I got out the machine.
Oh, damn.
He saw that the piano keys were reflecting in the ceiling.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh. You could base a whole YouTube channel off of doing this.
Right? Imagine
were
just
trying to
like
pick up-
getting requests from chat, and it's just a 24-hour live stream. You never see the person, and then
It's,
they just start playing it.
Yeah, it's Buff Corral except but much prettier.
This shipping container, but picked up the whole truck instead.
Fellas.
That never happened to me in American Truck Simulator.
Fellas. Hey, fellas.
This baby can't
Oh,
decide if they
fellas.
want to be happy or sad.
Welcome to real life, kid. Welcome to real life.
You really let the intrusive thoughts win.
That kid's very young for his first existential crisis.
Don't stick it up your ass. Don't stick it up your ass.
Oh.
The same thing would have happened. The same thing would have happened, though.
I want to say this is a dumb idea, but I have
It's a
no
good thing he
idea
had
how this
glasses
job gets
on.
done.
Seriously, that stuff's very toxic. He has to go and see a doctor.
Imagine if that had gone
Another
straight into his
one.
eyeballs.
Oh. Kind of clever.
Yeah.
Robot
very
fights
risky,
are
though.
pretty fun to watch.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus
Robot
Christ.
Wars.
Yeah.
Christ.
It just
She
annihilates it.
Yeah.
Recorded herself saving someone from drowning.
Oh, yeah. Oh shit. Though, it's very convenient she had a camera.
Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, if you have nobody to chat. Okay.
It was time to show off his new car.
Hold on. It looked like she had like some sort of GoPro on or something, and she was just going to be recording her swim anyway. Maybe.
Maybe.
Car that he
I
just
don't know.
won.
Or it was.
He was trying to take care of these.
What the fuck?
This car covering is haunted.
That was fucking
He was trying
great.
to take care of these plants when this happened.
Oh.
Wind is not guy's friends today.
Ooh. Bye.
I mean, look at him. He's realizing, well, I can't be blamed for this. I just can't, so fuck it. What can I do? What can I do?
Fuck my life.
Yeah.
Fuck my life. I quit.
His damn jacket.
I quit.
Oh, pass it on.
I really thought this cat was gonna start levitating.
Yeah. The fuck are you doing?
He was super excited to graduate from his grade school.
No, you fool! Oh.
Uh-oh.
And he's down.
Huh?
It's going in the hole. Watch this. It's going.
Nice.
Someone is probably getting fired for
yeah.
this.
Vindication.
Tables already almost maxed out up there.
That's not going to make it into where it's supposed to be. I've just got a feeling.
Oh,
well.
This
Look
guy
out
spent
below,
days making this
motherfuckers.
custom pet gate for his cat.
That's a very...
And you've failed miserably.
Somebody forgot the cats are liquid. Well then.
That's pretty awesome.
That's less awesome. That's very less
You're
awesome.
fired. You're fired.
Ooh.
Miss you, but
Buy a
These guys
lottery
found a
ticket.
deer that was lost in the middle of a lake and saved it from drowning.
Yay! Rising sun tournament. The small boat.
Is this the Animal Kingdom's version of Pulp Hair?
This cat refused to let go of this piece of bread.
Corbin, you have to give it back.
Nope.
No. Mine.
That's Kitty's bread now.
Yeah. Like, just give
Don't
him
fucking
that
do
bread.
And some birdseed.
Oh, look at these little assholes.
Ah, you little prick. Yeah, you're ruining everything.
He's trying.
That's
But I'm
that's
down.
a sequel to. We need another Sly Cooper game.
Yeah. Circle is real.
Blitz kassiert.
Blitz kassiert.
And
Oh.
Holy cow.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
This cat really loves her snacks.
Same cat again.
Emotional support. Snack.
Yeah.
The slowest version of the plap 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 hentai noise ever.
Get gluten, get gluten, get gluten.
Here's some really cool light.
Were they all the same people?
And going through a rainbow. That is Yenna's video. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys
What does
again
it mean?
very soon. Later.
Oh, it's the dome that Trump's getting. The golden dome.
I think that was just Satan coming out of the closet. Maybe that last one there, the rainbow with the lightning, is like, yeah.
I wanted to have a quick look at Spotto uploaded one. Would you answer the door? Already, no. And this is a warning. Ooh, okay, double fun. Boop, boop.
This is you with protective eyewear. Now this is you without protective eyewear.
Whee!
Now these things come in all sorts of different colours and styles with
Oh, is he
or without the
selling
safety
eyes?
rating.
Is he
And
selling
I'll tell you what,
glasses?
these things are durable and built to take it. Like they just come out the box. Protect your eyes and look good doing it. Use code SPOTTER to save yourself some cash. Don't be a tight ass. The link is in my fucking...
Hello, Spo.
This is
Australia's greatest product since you there, Red. You got some competition.
Early warning.
Hello. I just want to enlighten you about our Lord and Saviour 2 Savage. Look at this, right? The box. Smell it.
It's just ads now.
Oh, these sunglasses are not only made to look good, but they are durable and they are also safety rated. Now, they don't just come in safety glasses, but they've got all sorts of other pairs. They've got different colours. They've got different styles.
Yeah, Spot. Oh, come on. You know what? Good for him. Good for him if he's making money. But still. Yeah. But that does remind us, though. We got some sausages. So let's go with shorts real quick. Videos.
Shorts. We never do shorts.
Right. Here's so.
Ooh, sushi smash burger. That, you know what? I keep hearing people talking about smash burgers. I don't know what the fuck that means.
All right, I can tell you because my local shop does them. So it's like a hamburger, except you get the patty and you fucking smash it until it's incredibly thin, so it cooks very quickly. I think it's just a way to cook a burger. And you mash them.
Patty then?
Yes. Yeah, just fucking literally smash the patty.
I choose this.
I mean, yeah, it would cook better that way.
I
Ooh, Icelandic lamb soup. Yes, that one.
For those of you saying that my toaster oven burger is the worst hamburger you've ever seen, my friend from Kentucky has an idea that's going to change your mind. Like, why would you lie? Is it to get attention in the comment section? Well, guess what? It worked. You want to see the worst hamburgers ever? Fine, I'll be more than happy to make that happen for you.
You already know sausages.
Smash! Round 2.
Is he gonna break his spatula on this?
Yep.
Then we'll hit it with some soy sauce. And then on our burger bun, we're going to put a little wasabi.
You know, I didn't expect the turnover in my comment to be that immediate.
Bun down. You be the judge. Better or worse than the toaster oven burger? Here we go. It kinda sorta tastes like burned sugar and rice and salmon. But other than that, it's mostly flavorless. There's also hints of burned seaweed in there. So I'm gonna have to give the sushi smash burger a 1 out of 5.
Yeah. At least it's edible. He's had much worse.
Well, hey there, folks, and welcome back.
Like maybe this.
Icelandic lamb soup. Feed the Viking inside you. And yes, this is another Batman's donation. Look for Mrs.
That's
Batman in the comments, where she will be yelling at everyone who doesn't agree with me. I thought it
would. Before we continue, there you are. I'm ready.
Batman tea.
With a fencer emoji.
Yeah. Ready to fight.
I disagree with you, Miss Batman. Let's pick something random. Don't get this bit. Don't get this bit. We found you. Epic rap battle of mystery. Mr. Batman versus Colin Martin. Begin. Well, are they actually streamers? No. Maybe. No. But they have a kitty. Cool. Kitty's nice.
Pretty cozy little kitty.
And welcome back. This is another Batman's donation.
And
Look for Mrs.
I've
Batman
had
in
that
the comments,
Viking
where she will be
brand
yelling
with the
at
terrible
everyone who
jerky.
doesn't agree with me.
That video I made when I was in the Icelandic airport in Reykjavik. That's the same brand.
It was already soup. This
God,
is
that stuff was
the
awful.
soup granules, which I think is actually perfect for making a sausage with. You got moldy rabbit poop filled with I don't know, what is that, a crouton? 18% meat, 18% potatoes, and then 64% oats and celery.
It's interesting that they give percents for their ingredients.
It's basically indecipherable.
It's muesli. It's a type of muesli.
Oh, that's a carrot. I was promised large percentages of celery.
What did he do to his
It
hand?
looks like it's mostly lamb and potatoes and soup flavoring. Like, how can we possibly...
What happened to it?
Yeah.
Oh well, he had gloves because he got a terrible rash. But what the
Yeah, but
second
now he's
it was,
bandages.
well, now that it's get this, the day he was going to do that, he was playing with his cats, and one of his cat was like blah 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 all over his hands, and now he has really fucked up hands.
They go wrong on this one. It's basically
That'll do it.
spices the sausage.
Yes, that's what soup is, motherfucker. Don't you know what soup is?
Oh god, it sounds like sand.
There we go. Now, granted, I don't have a lot of experience with lamb, but is it supposed to smell like a barnyard? The seasoning's perking up, and I know it's been a struggle to find a replacement for the Mr. Sausage
Yeah, you
Sings
still
bit,
can't
but
sing.
I think today I have a real winner. Introducing Mental Health Update with the Doritos Dinosaur. If you haven't left your room in more than 3 days, crack open a window. It's got a stinking there by now, baby.
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
Water?
That's the Icelandic soup powder water. And 3, 2, 1. Let's sausage.
That's the dehydrated water.
It's thin. It's a thin sausage. With special thanks to today's Mark Boxalo box artist.
Nice.
This guy. Now I'm breaking my normal rule for no AI art because it looks like this took more than 5 seconds to make. And also I wanted to do this line. You idiots! You've captured their stunt doubles! This Will It Blow is brought to you by...
Oh, there is no sponsor today. That's interesting.
Hey, yo, Daddy! So will it blow?
That's some dry ass sausage.
It tastes like spoiled lamb. Yes, we got a direct
I
hit
want that
and it
soup
also
though.
fell
I
immediately.
want to try it.
So I'm gonna have to give that Will It Blow to Mark Ruffalo's. Okay, here we go.
And he starts to clean up after. He ruins his kitchen every time he does
God, it
this.
smells like Utica.
That's why this
Alright,
definitely
it
is
smells
the
Smells
kitchen.
like Utica.
Hey.
What does that even mean?
I don't even know what Unica is.
taking it off
The
the
town.
It's gamey. It's very gamey. But let's open it up and see how we did. It looks stuffed to the gills with soup mix. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's not bad. It's definitely more vegetable flavor tasting than lamb flavor tasting. You see all those carrots? That's pretty much what I'm tasting. From the smell, you would think it smells like, 5-day-old bloated lamb carcass, but no, it tastes more like vegetable soup than anything meat-based.
The Vikings called that Flukenhippenflat.
I was really expecting a big lamb punch to the face, and it really didn't deliver on the lamb flavor. But if you were looking for carrots and potato taste, then this is the sausage for you. So I'm gonna have to give this sausage here a 3 out of 5.
I still want to try that soup.
Maybe it's better as a soup.
But how is it as an actual soup?
Oh, there you go.
Give it a taste.
Bonus round.
Tastes exactly like the sausage. Heavy on vegetables with very little meat flavor. The soup's getting a 3
Looks
out of
nice.
5 as well.
It looks like it'd be a hearty thing for winter.
Probably the point, right?
Alright.
What happened to that machine over there?
Which one? That?
Far right.
You want to watch it?
Yeah, sure, why not? I didn't realize that was another daily dose, but that's just bonus.
Yeah.
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet.
Your what?
Wow.
Oh, goodbye. Oh.
Well, guys, now someone has to go into the back and unplug it. Who wants to get those burns?
What's more, the army that he was putting together.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, damn.
Oh my god.
There's a trend where people see if their dogs would save them if they were to suddenly get attacked.
The answer is always no.
So soft, that curly hair.
You'll be a tasty meat when you grow up.
I think she might have signed up for the.
Good girl.
Isn't
Now,
that cute?
now you find the nearest vegan and you what? And you force their face into the buffet of fried chicken. That's
Wrong sport.
right.
Uh-oh. This is going to end badly.
Ooh.
Someone threw an orange peel at this gorilla, and the
didn't even
gorilla
try
used
to
sign
jump or
language
anything.
to explain that they are not allowed to eat food from strangers.
Oh, he's talking.
Oh, damn.
This underground water pipe randomly exploded.
Whoa.
That would have happened every time the
Who else
turtles
made
came
the
up
grass
out
look
of
like
the
the other
sewers.
thing? Or is it just mine?
Mhm.
Why you look at me like
Jesus.
Yep.
My life gives you hail.
Make hail aid.
Oh.
Dog, my ceiling just came in.
Wow, an American house that's poorly made. I've never seen such a thing.
YouTubers pulled off the highest basketball
Right?
shot in the world.
Oh, damn. Wait. Is that the CN Tower in Toronto?
He really started praying in baby
No.
language.
Similar though. He's speaking in tongues.
You literally just like swing around like this.
Oh, this is going to end great. I can't wait for this one.
Look how close this one is.
On the head. Knock himself out.
He gave him some ketchup, but told him it was hand sanitizer.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Kiddo.
So this is pretty dumb. This driver caught this other driver that was trying to tow a car with a chain.
Oh, shit.
Done that just cause.
What are you doing,
stupid?
Wow.
He just causes too much fun.
Oh, hell yeah. White girls, fuck dogs. Oh,
Sometimes it's a good idea to use your brain before you chop down a tree.
Oh no. Oh no,
What
no,
could
no, no.
go
It's going
wrong?
straight across your fucking boom. Oh, bro. What were you thinking?
He's so
He wasn't-
shocked by it too. She's struggling.
this is gonna
Oh,
be great.
no.
I love it.
Lamina
I
flow.
love this
Yes.
so much.
Never heard of it.
Did you have something to say?
It's an optical illusion
Looks-
that makes it look like.
Yeah.
Yeah, you explain it.
The water looked
You
kind
can
of like
get it-
glass or something.
Well, it looks like it's not moving. So you can get
Yeah.
it like a hose and hold it out. And if you get a special nozzle, the jet of water will
Yeah.
look like it's a photo until you can then jiggle it and
Did
it'll
you
go
have something to
and move still. It's like, wow. Lamina flow.
What
Bye.
did you think was gonna happen?
And he's
I
down.
can't believe
He
tumbleweeds
he fell over like a Premiership footballer.
are
I
a
love
real
it.
thing.
I love how
Alright.
they're so lazy about it too. He's just like, eh.
I can explain what's happening here. All of these tumbleweeds have heard Trump is looking for another toupee and they are bugging out of town. They're just like, I'm out.
I watched the GP Gray or whatever channel, and he explains how like the tumbleweed became a menace. Because originally they weren't nearly as that bad, and then somebody put them in to like an area they weren't supposed to, exploded, and now they are just like a nightmare for farmers across America. There's like there's a close to 1 trillion of them floating around, I think, in the States.
Never would have thought of them as an invasive species.
Yeah. It's the emperor worm.
Oh, that's great.
Oh.
Are all 7 of you in there? I only see 6. Oh, there's 7. Hi.
Oh,
I'm
he was
here.
suffocating. Oh, hey!
If you drop an orange on the ground enough times, it'll turn into a squishy ball.
Yeah,
I don't
like that information. Weird.
Oh.
I don't like that information.
So I guess ducks like to chase laser pointers too.
Ducks are the cats of the bird people.
They're water cats.
This is why I want to go to outer space, just for the convenience of putting on pants. I'll be honest.
Ta-da!
Toyota took the chopper.
What's your last name?
Ginobili. Ginobili. My bad.
You gonna video me, I'm gonna video you.
For some weird reason, cats will react like this when they hear the sound of tape.
Yep, the gag. You watch.
Yep.
Oh. Poor kitty.
Oh, here's another fun fact about when you pull off sticky tape like that. Did you know that it produces X-rays?
Ooh, I did not.
What?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Not kidding either. It actually produces a minute amount of X-rays.
Isn't it true that bananas are mildly radioactive?
Yes.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, and I've
Like
been eating a
trace
banana every day.
amounts.
So,
Another reason
Yeah,
the bananas can just get fucked.
you know
Yeah,
what?
it's-
Credit where it's due. Bananas, best source of energy I've had in terms of fruit. In my quest for finding a good fruit alternative.
Too bad they taste like puke.
They don't taste the best, I won't lie. But my God, they will fill me up a lot better than anything else. Any citrus can fuck off in comparison. Although I will always take that over flavor.
Banana smoothies are pretty fucking good.
They are, especially if they're ice cold, and maybe you get a bit of like, I don't know, some sort of current in there as well. Swirl it around. Ooh.
Oh, watch this shockwave. It's fucking awesome.
Holy shit.
I can easily see why this type of lizard is called a sandfish.
Oh, there's a different one where you see the shockwave come up at him.
Aww.
I guess it's time for him to get a new fish tank now.
Oh, that would have been terrifying. Oh,
Are you ready?
That's my old dog. Yeah, that's my old dog.
This bird thought that her hair would be perfect material to make a nest with.
Yep. Lady, shouldn't that
They're still
hurt?
human.
I have no idea how he was able to fit inside of this tube.
No way.
No.
All hail Kingpin.
Why did nobody tell me that woodpeckers were really, really big?
Yeah.
There's a giant.
And roadrunners are really, really tiny.
Look at how big it is. It's a woodpecker.
They're gliding. How'd they do that?
Editing. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
He just really wanted some ice cream.
Amen, kitty. The eternal struggle.
2, 1.
What are those Dasani tiny bottles? I'm more curious about those bottles. I've never seen bottles like that. That's impressive, kids. Well done, but that's a weird bottle.
I'm really sorry, okay? What is wrong with you? Why are you blue?
She was trying to jump
I was wondering why the hell they were quoting.
over the garage laser sensor.
down. Oh!
That is the end of this video. Hopefully this video was the best video you saw today. And I'll see you for the garage laser sensor.
Oh.
Silly.
That is the end of this video. Hopefully this video was the best video you saw today. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon.
Pretty good.
Later.
But best is
bad.
kind of subjective. I think it's time we do the. I think it's time we do the buff corral.
You've already got him up.
I know. And already I can tell what we're doing. I'm calling my line item veto.
Oh yeah, no, agreed.
All right. So before we begin on what is hopefully going to be a fucking memorable one, how about we do our shilling? Red Eye, anything you need to promote before we're off?
I'm streaming a lot of games again. New PCs. I've just bought the final bits for it. That gets built this week. And the show I'm doing with my mate Emma on her channel will be back in probably 3 or 4 weeks once she's settled in the UK and married to Hatman.
I was just going to congratulate you on your marriage to your new mate, but I guess it's somebody else. Oh well.
No, it's Emma and Hatman. She's in Canada at the moment. But she's moving over to the UK in the next few weeks. So we were doing a Sunday show. So it's basically as soon as I come on your show, usually I'd be jumping straight over to do our live as well. So that's back on in probably 3 to 4 weeks. And yeah, more painting videos.
Yeah, I know.
Check him out.
Elf King's been enjoying your stuff, and it's always cool to see in our Discord when you pop up your ones. For you, Crenda, are you going back into streaming yet?
Yeah, someday, soon, maybe. I just a couple new things just popped up on Game Pass that might have stream potential, so we'll see.
Well, the link is down there either way. And as for me, this week's gonna be a bit different because I will be playing, believe it or not, co-op with people. Shocking.
Ooh.
That is this Wednesday. I will also be having wine and, as I mentioned earlier, fancy cheeses from that corner store.
Oh.
I will be playing with Billy Boy Blue and a friend of good old Ribba Jenkins, ATK. We're going to play some No Man's Sky.
Cool.
Nice.
Have you gotten much into the Final Fantasy VII thing yet?
We are still playing Crisis Core with Chesh once a month, and that's why it's taking so long, but we made a lot of progress last episode.
Is the computer voice driving you insane yet whenever it tells you that you've entered and exited combat?
Entering combat mode. Shing. Yeah.
Who the hell decided to make it that way? God, I hate that. I do love the intro scene where he does the flipping off the train thing that we get to see where Cloud got it from. But then he just stands there and lets people shoot at him while he's on the phone.
I love the idea of like your teammate there for soldier, Consul. Great name there, but Consul, like he's going on about how like one day he'll be like a really great soldier and all that. And statistically, you only ever see him. You'd only be able to see him when you're in Juno, saving Tifa. So he was just a random face in the crowd that was just like open fired on by Barrett, riddled with bullets. And that just adds everything he does, this layer of like, one day you're gonna be like a nameless goon. I just can't wait to kill you.
Yeah.
But no, it's been fun. But the next person up for UFF is Magicus, which is going to be in I think I got up here 17th, and then UFF will be the 25th. Again with Shesh. But this time next week we have the return of Buff Weeb.
Cool.
Yeah,
he was fun.
He was very fun, and he's very adamant that he will stick around fully this time, even if the almighty Keemstar demands it otherwise.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But
you heard it here. We're more important than Keemstar.
Oh, great. Keemstar, never knowing for taking a vendetta against someone. He'll go back.
God.
He'll just appear in our chat, and we'll notice no one else appears either. Hey guys, what are you doing? Nothing, Keem. Nothing.
I mean,
I've always been your fan.
It's about time we got our first proper YouTuber beef started. After all, we might as well start with somebody small.
Yeah. Hey, Keem's no longer the powerhouse he once was. I smell blood in the water. like I said, it's the circle of life. The fucking the carrion animals. We're the vultures circling overhead.
Mm-hmm.
He missed out on dying like a hero years and years ago. He has definitely been around long enough now to become a villain.
I was actually watching a clip of.
Who's Michael Keaton then?
It was Boogie, and he was getting absolutely shit faced on Lolcow Live with Billy's up in the corner, and at one point Boogie, like, he takes a whole chicken and he just starts devouring it, tosses it in the bin because he can't chew it right because he's so shit faced, and then reaches in for the bin, picks it out, and still keeps on trying to eat the fucking chicken. Now that's the sort of energy we don't need on the channel, but at the same time, I'd like maybe half of that energy, quarter of that energy.
Mate, look, if you really want, I'll go and get a roast chicken and throw it in the bin and start noshing on it for you. There you go.
Hey, we finally got a face reveal.
Get the views.
You could do with putting a few pounds on, mate.
I'm sad. My face has been revealed once, and I'll give you a tip. You have to go looking for the episode because it's from a few years ago now, but it's on tap. Ben's other channel.
Oh.
Yeah, you see my face for about 5 fucking seconds.
We don't need you to be doing a face reveal at the same time as a food poisoning reveal.
That's salmonella.
Look, Red Eye's going to reveal his face as he's off to the emergency ward to get cured from the food poisoning.
They put a breathing mask on him. I can't tell what he looks like.
Yeah. Got like IV drips everywhere.
You'll be Maris from Frasier with the whole mask on your face.
Just before the mask goes on, there's one frame of a clear shot of face that the transvestigators are looking at.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, don't worry. And I can make you this promise. I'm definitely no fucking oil painting.
Who amongst us is?
You know, I'm slightly more handsome than Cyrax, just a little.
That's it. I was gonna say that's a low bar, but I really do think that's the lowest bar. All right, Buff, let's see what you got with a really catchy song that is kind of really up your alley, and I'm really thinking now it should have been done years ago.
You think somebody's going to put in a 1/4 speed version of this as well?
Is this the scat man as in beep, bop, bop,
Yes.
bop? Oh no.
That's what it says on screen.
Oh, this is going to be so good.
Red, did you ever see the 1/4 speed version of that?
No, but I'm going to go and find it after the
Yeah,
show.
it's just like beep, beep, yeah, it is worth looking up.
I will be, don't you worry. I actually really like the song.
I do.
It's good.
He was a really cool guy. Yeah, he did pretty well.
Hey, he had chops. Like that song when he's going, he's like nailing shit. So,
and therefore a classic moment of Buff releasing pressure from the valve before he starts.
God, this is gonna be so good.
This could either fuck up or it's gonna be amazing. So let's see.
It doesn't matter. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be both.
It's gonna be Buff.
Yes!
You really changed gears on this one. This is one of the songs I used to play laser tag too.
He sounds like a sim on meth. He is saying the words, but it's just lost. Fucking beaker up here.
Oh my god. I would love if somebody would make like a parody of a Buff Corral video, but with Beaker.
Oh yeah.
Including the warm-ups and everything. Like he even does a little thing at the beginning.
It's just going. It's just a warm-up song.
Basically going.
SpongeBob Meatfish. Meep 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 meep.
He's the porch man.
I was hoping we'd get some really high energy stuff for this bit, so we'd like really do that scream that he got, that high pitched one that he can do.
He doesn't do it quite like that anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Noise policy or something. Maybe someone took him aside and told him that.
We just need to get Buff a studio soundproof so he can be Buff.
Like soundproof the floors.
We should put him Buffs. No, guys, it's the Buff Studio of Dance. And half of its students show up wondering why they're not dancing naked.
What if we find him a decommissioned nuclear silo and just turn that into Castle Buff?
Oh, no. It's an abandoned gym. So you can work out on one side and then dance on the other side.
Oh, there, you just nailed it.
Yeah.
And the
I still
music
give
playing
that a
will
9
just
out of
be
10.
his covers.
Yeah.
At all times. Hell yeah. Oh, Buff.
Well, we were right, lads. It was definitely one of the biggest flubs of this song ever. And we loved it.
Absolutely.
That was
No
fucking
one else
awesome.
can flub like Buff.
It's right.
well-
It's true. True.
He's so goddamn constant. Like you expect a certain level, and you fucking get it with Buff. It's like Buff just
4 days,
Buff,
4 days,
Buff.
6 days, 7.
Look at him.
Bloody.
Prolific. Like, my God, what a
Oh
fucking
my god, he
legend.
did a Persona song.
11 years.
What a champion.
Fucking legend. Seriously, I respect the shit out of this man.
YouTube
'cause,
used to have so many more people like this guy, and that's all just becoming like, I'm going to become an influencer. No, that's not what the channel with this website is for.
Look at the third one over, the Rolling Stones one. It looks like he's wearing his curtain as a cape.
It does, and he's just taking it off in that one moment. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's flexing on it.
he's a fucking matador.
he-
Hell yeah.
That is his coat now. That's official. That's the buff coat.
When he goes outside, he just wears it around his neck. He's still like he's still topless, but he's now wearing just that around his neck when he's walking on the street.
Now I want to see somebody doing an edited animation of him being a matador, like bullfighting while he's doing his song.
Hell yeah!
God.
It's that footwork that keeps the bull.
Yeah, whenever he's doing his back and forth thing, just have like a cartoon bull run past.
I wonder if he's got a secret life and he goes down to Mexico and fights bulls and he's not. He's like, I wonder if he does. Oh, I think he's a bullfighter. I think
It would
he
explain
is.
a lot.
Buff.
So buff.
It would explain both the footwork and the brain damage.
All right, I'm out. Take care, everyone. See you all.